All right, man. Let's cut this music out. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, man. I need to do one of these streams where I'm like on Adderall or something, you know, to get their energy up, okay? I hear the complaints. I hear what they're saying. Get more energy. Do trunk or speed. Do, just do the stuff, man. All right? And I'll do it. You know what? Because I want to give you guys the best product, okay? The best product I can. So if you guys think I'm going to be at my game, if I'm like, I don't know, snorting lines off a hook, well, it doesn't have to be hookers, but then that'll be fine. I think I could do that. In this stream, we're going to talk about Ben and Grace and their struggle session. Actually, let me tell you this much. I don't know about that because these streams have been like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours long, and I could just surmise it for you, okay? The latest stream, I don't know if you watched it. I watched it so you do not have to, okay? Like, just understand that. Anytime Ben and Grace are streaming, I'm watching it because it's work for me, okay? And I'm working while I'm doing it. I'm typing, doing what I have to do, driving around, seeing my people and all that stuff, okay? And I'll just tell you this. It was Ben Thorp gassing up Grace Thorp to sue Courtney Thorpe, which is something that's been done before. This is a repeat episode. It's a repeat episode, okay? That's all it is. Just a different scene. Last time they did this, it was in the RV, and it was much better. It sounded like this. Shout out to Naptown for this clip.
If I took it up the ass, you wouldn't be taking it up the ass. If I had taken it up the ass, you wouldn't be taking it up the ass.
You're a
Okay. All right. So that right there is Grace pretty much detailing how she feels about what her mom does to her. Now I think Grace chose or made the bed that she's in. So she chose the door she walked through. So it is what it is, right? I mean, she chose her daddy and she knows what her daddy did and all that. So she can't really complain. But people do, right? People complain all the time. They make their bed sloppily and they want to complain about how bad the bed is. Like, well, you only have yourself to complain there. Only yourself to blame, not a complaint. Anyway, let's go ahead. So nothing really much more happens in that. It's kind of the same thing, but there are some clips that we can get into here if we need to. The big thing we're going to talk about, which you can tell by the thumbnail, is Ruby going on LOLCOW Live or LOLCOW Test. There's all sorts of different LOLCOW channels. I can't keep up with it, and nor do I care to keep up with it. But LOLCOW Test is a channel where I guess they're doing test runs for hosts. I guess that's the idea. Ruby Spacek was on that. And the reason why it's a big deal is because Ruby Spacek definitely made it clear that she does not like Keemstar, does not approve of Keemstar, pretty much thinks Keemstar is the devil, is the worst person to work with, is evil, and things like that. Now, I previewed a little bit of it, and then I was like, I need to stop. I need to watch it live with you guys because to me, it sounded more like a job interview. It sounded like a job interview. And I asked this to Matt, who, you know, he would have reasons to go against Ruby, right? And he was like, and I asked him, do you think Ruby's going to join Keemstar? And he was like, no, I don't think so. You know, because she's very vocal anti-Keem. But having heard what I heard, the little portion of it, and having listened to her post stream where she's walking around talking about it, dude, there's a non-zero chance. If the money's good, don't think she wouldn't. Right? Am I wrong there? Maybe. But I don't think so. So let's go ahead and get into that, though. So I need to watch this whole thing, though, because I was told that actually her and Keemstar go at it, which could be interesting. I don't know. So let's go ahead and put this on the screen here. First time, I don't know who any of these people are. Like this right here, this guy with the shades, nose piercing. He looks like he's a walking STD. I don't know what it. I think is Night Stalker. Night Stalker is his name. Nightmare. I don't know. Then you got discount King TL right here. You know, they get what they can get in LOLCOW. We get the real King TL, and they got discount King TL. Okay, I don't know who that guy is. And then you got Ruby. All right, I'm gonna press the play button here, and here we go.
Pop.
That's classic.
But all right, I mean that's fair.
Man.
Like so you're no longer associated with them then, with that group.
No, I haven't.
She's no longer associated with the Thorps. Let me back up a little bit. Let me get it when she first pops on there. Let's get that initial beginning there. Oh, I think right here is good.
What the fuck is happening, bro? Like you was pressing up, you was getting all ready to come on here. You was nervous. You monster.
I was confident. I was not feeling anything. It was a total. Yeah. No, I'm fairly. I lack my motor skills. So.
Okay. And I got to ask you because like.
Oh, that's interesting. Built to spill. Keem and Brantley give it a hard pass. If Keem watches this little clip here, Keem, if you really want to mess with Ruby, give her an offer she can't refuse, and then give her the same treatment you gave Grace. Do the same thing you did to Becky Boop. Because if the offer's really good, Ruby's going to take it, even though she shouldn't. And she shouldn't. I hope she doesn't. Anyway.
We're here in this, we're not in the Discord because you believe that if you get back into Keemstar's Discord, he will spyware your laptop and then take over your camera.
No, more so that they have access to all private messages, every Discord that I'm in. That I'm not comfortable with, and I would never follow all the ridiculous rules.
You know we don't have access to people's private DMs, right? No, that's like not a real thing.
I mean,
is there a Discord bot that even does that? Is there a way you can get access to people's private DMs? What the hell?
I hope that's not a real thing. I could
How
have
would you
sworn
even
that
do
that
that?
data was being collected, and that was one of the warnings on it. But if I'm mistaken, you know.
No, the only thing that the Discord's allowed to see as per the terms of use when you join is they see a list of the channels that you're in, the groups that you're in.
Yes, which is what everyone can see. I could see all the channels you guys are in. I think so. No, I could see the mutuals. I can't see everything, nor do I care.
That's it. That's per the bot that you go
Make
through.
sure you're not in a forbidden group.
Yeah, basically make sure you're not in a group of bad actors.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you know, a bunch of doxers are, you know, you're in some weird ass like kid, PD. Like,
yeah, that's usually the go-to.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you kind of got to dip away from that, you know, especially groups like that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's kind of.
I don't know what their track record. They're not doing a very good job of vetting. I mean, you got the CD-ROM guy, you got the kid behind the camera guy. There's probably others, right, that are very questionable and sus. Hell, some people would say Boogie sus and Wings of Redemption sus. I don't know all their lore, but anyway,
kind of the reason. But yeah.
Yep.
So what do you want to say to Keemstar? Like he addressed you, he went crazy on you, said some things about you. What do you want to say to him?
I mean, Keemstar, I think, is a sadistic narcissist who's trying to run like a high control cult, and he exploits people's mental illness for his own profit.
Oh, she wrote that down. She was reading that. She was flat out reading that.
And I find that to be troubling. I find it to be troubling that it's not clear what's scripted or not. And that just seems like a convenient excuse to, you know, wipe any or sweep anything under the rug that isn't flattering. And they talk so much about safety, yet every other week there's a PDF domestic violence scandal. So
yeah.
I think those are all the points. And also,
True. I'll say this, you know, out of the sector drama, we do not have their drama. You know, we have Grace and Ben with the possible questionable family relations, and that's the dirtiest thing in this drama. You know, as far as other hosts go, other content creators, everyone else seems to be fine. So, by the way, the first time watching this, like I said, I'm gonna root for Ruby on this one. I hope she tears Keemstar a new one. Okay. No one who can get legal is watching. Yeah. Yeah, right. They're probably hanging around the high school. Be like, all right. You know what? I like high school girls.
Brantley's hot. He keeps trying to make it like.
Don't clip that out.
I'm coming for Brantley. I like her Twitter posts like all the time. I made a joke because he was talking about gamers asylum.
Robbie Toomler super chatted $14.25. Come on, yo mama, worthy a game. KM is killing it. Damn, KM is on fire.
They all love
Yeah.
everything.
Well, I forgot my train of thought there.
So-
for a second.
Yeah. So you said about Brinley. So
Yeah,
you're cool with Brinley, and you're cool with everything, and you just feel like Keemstar just takes advantages and just like a narcissist and stuff like that. So would you ever get in a mermaid outfit and a blonde wig?
No,
Not
I
at all?
don't. No, it's not.
Jesus.
That's not okay. Even though I do have a blonde wig, and I was like, people were saying that to me.
Oh, right, okay. So you already got the wig ready. That's interesting. We just need the
Okay.
mermaid tail, and you're basically Bob.
I knew
right.
it. I knew you got a blonde rig in there. Yeah. Just wait. I mean, you never know. You might get that call, and you might have to just throw that
Hey.
on one time.
See, it starts off very friendly, you know?
Go
You
ahead.
see this?
I don't know. I get like you have a lot of grievances with the LCU, obviously, because of your history and stuff. You and Keem have, like, specifically, Keem has had a lot of like call-ins out of you. Has there been anything going on
Yeah,
the back end that's
Keem,
led to this, or
he likes spreading a lot of fake news about me. Like,
what's the fake
for
news?
example, he said that I mocked his dog dying when in actuality I sent him a private message offering my condolences. He says that I'm still using when I've been clean for years, and
Oh,
he
congratulations.
says I'm begging for a job there. Never happens. Like, I auditioned like a year ago, and they didn't
Nah,
like my
you know what?
performance. It wasn't my best. I was highly
Your audition is your audition was like one of the most original auditions. I still remember it in my head, and that's when Keemstar brought up the library thing because like
Oh, yeah.
you were like
See,
coming
this is
off
what I'm
of,
talking about. This is why I thought this sounds more like a job interview, because the dude, the discount King TL, is like glazing Ruby right here. I was like, damn, is she being offered a position here? What's going on?
for work or something like that, and then you were in the library, and then you walked to your home, and you still did the audition like that. That was like one of those auditions that I would
Is it
never
love
forget, 'cause
bombing?
it was just like it was funny, but at the same time, it was just like, okay, I work and da da da, and you were just going off. It was good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that because yeah, I definitely because I did crash out after it because Keem said I was fake, and like I think just it being in front of so many people, I was still new-ish to like live streaming, so I totally like crashed out and acted insane, but yeah, it wasn't all bad, So
And it was kind of like Keemstar, I guess, acted. He wanted you to act like somebody you wasn't, because I think you was the type of person that was kind of calm and chill, but he wanted you to be sort of an attack dog. And I remember like the last time, like you came on with those other two, I forgot the two people you were attacking, but you was going hard.
fuck, I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, I definitely don't hold back.
Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember when Ruby made her audition and who she was attacking? I don't remember at all who that could have been. That seems like so long ago.
I'm a very like emotional, like passionate person, so I can definitely rage out, calm. I
Oh, of
I feel like I
course.
can really,
Of course you
kill
can.
people, but yeah, I do rage out.
So what brings out the rages then? Because I've seen like some stuff of you like kind of crashing out a little bit, getting maybe a little bit
Yeah.
physical.
He saw the Lalo clip, huh? Oh, that's nice, Chad. You're asking how everyone's day is. That's good. That's good. How are y'all doing, by the way? I hope you guys are having a good day. It's only Wednesday. It feels like a Thursday. It does. I don't know if you guys have jobs. I have a job. I should be fortunate, right? But man, it's been getting wild. I don't know if it's October or something, but man, people are not so happy with their coffee quality. Okay, the company I work for, man, it's pretty bad. So like, I have to take care of problems that are like you wouldn't think would happen, but that's what I have to do now. You believe this? My boss was like, "Okay, we're hearing this thing. Hey, go over there and help them fix their coffee maker. They want to do some research and figure out which is the best coffee maker for them." And I was like thinking, I think that might be out of my expert. Okay, I'll look into that. Obviously, code is code. I mean, the coffee's code. But anyway, let's play some more of this.
What brings it on? What brings that kind of stuff out of you? Because
The Lalo incident.
the Lalo instant, yeah, it was quite interesting. Do you mind if we play a bit of that?
Not great. Yep, you can, if you have any clips of it, you're welcome to play. But
Yeah.
I did get in a fight. There was this person who I know, we both went to a content house in Vegas, and I know him through the Thorps, and they basically wanted to use him to like terrorize me at this house. So I paid $200 to get a hotel to get away from the situation. he found where I was in public, and then for a confrontation, I lost my mind, and that's where you have the clip of me chasing him around a candy store.
I mean,
So.
it's literally so that's why the song is like that, because it's literally a candy shop where you're trying to just deck the guy. I mean,
yeah, it's totally, it's not okay, and violence is never okay, no matter what he said or did. Like, you know, I don't want to support, glorify that kind of behavior.
Hey man, what we said really got to Ruby. I'll tell you this much, I actually don't really care. I'll tell you that much, I really don't care what Ruby does. Hit him again. I'm just telling you, man. Like, hit him again, you might as well. Whatever.
But
knock him out.
Nobody got hurt. Like, so it's, you know, it's definitely funny.
Chasing him around a candy store is crazy.
Yeah, that's why the song Candy Shop was playing. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't play the audio because they had
I make you lick the lollipop.
That's classic.
but all right. I mean, that's fair.
Man.
Like, so you're no longer associated with them then, with that group.
No, I haven't been a collaborator of theirs since like we had a falling out maybe like a year ago, and we definitely are kind of like, I guess, like enemies online. We fire shots at each other, but no, I have no desire to like
enemies. Ruby, you might as well just say they're your friends. Y'all made content together, and it was great content. Do it again, just for the content. I mean, it was great. You could have round 2. Like, know what it is going into it, so that way you know that you need to check yourself if you can.
in person or do any collaboration because they're terrible people.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't one of the reasons you left like the LCU Discord was because of them being outed and like fucking shifted away? Wasn't that one of the reasons?
I didn't leave, I was banned.
Yeah, but like wasn't the lead up of
Yeah.
it because of that though?
Oh, it probably had something to do with that. Yeah. And like that association, I understand like people don't know me and it still has, you know, some reputational damage, but it also, you know, I don't know. I met a lot of people through them. I met my current boyfriend through them. So it's definitely a mixed bag, but they're not
So
people at all.
you could probably look back and agree with Keem's perception of they're bad actors. We need to like oust them and keep them away from the community.
With them,
Okay, yeah. I don't know anything about this Night Star, whatever this guy is, his name is, but his shades and the way he looks like he could be a bad actor. He looks like he could. Maybe I know how to spot him. Some might say I'm a bad actor. Well, I'm not a good one. All right.
yeah, with them that I would agree to. I think he went like way too
Hey,
hard
let's
to
get those
like
likes up,
on
man.
links, you know, and her whole channel got nuked, and I don't know if that's from him. People
I think
speculate
Lisa-
that.
I mean,
like she was doxing people.
Yeah,
though.
there was some
Crazy
gnarly
with-
stack ups with that individual. To be fair,
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I had a basically, you know, she's kind of, we're not on the best terms anyway, because
but,
yeah, I don't, you know.
so
she's
again
very
though, like
young,
if you're not on the best terms, with them, doesn't it kind of like prove the point of the reason why these actions were made because these people weren't good actors, they were bad actors.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
especially
I
considering
would
your
agree
current
with that.
president, you're no longer in communication with either of them.
True.
So you can
True.
look back and
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
I understand banning. Like, I get that. Links, I don't know if there was any evidence of her doxing anyone, but you know, obviously that's not okay.
but like, so what I'm saying is like the whole cult thing that you bring up is often because of the service of Keem's control of keeping certain people away from the community. Can you not like agree with his
it's
decisions
beyond
now?
that, though.
No, but can you
Come
not
on, it's
agree with
beyond
his
that.
decisions of that?
No, go ahead.
Well,
go ahead, Ruby.
and go- and-
Look, man, these two are trying to get Ruby to bend and kiss the ring. It's not that bad, Ruby. You could join the cult. Huh? But you guys say that they gave her a hard pass. Okay, all right. I need to see how this ends because like how it's starting sounds like one thing.
Grace's case, yes. Links, what the fuck is? I mean, if she actually did dox, I get that. Though that's reasonable, you know. But monitoring every Discord that someone's in, and like, also, I really don't like how they discourage people from using their personal channels. It's like Keemstar needs to own you. If you're in
No.
the universe, you're his toy.
He doesn't do that at all. I literally use my own personal channel for stuff as well. It's just he doesn't want it to be the same content that you bring to the LCU.
And he doesn't want you to promote your other channel on like your channel. He doesn't want you to be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
go to my channel, check me out, so the crowd can follow.
I'm not promoting, by the way. I'm bringing it up as a point of
You
reference.
think just referencing your channel is promotion? And I get,
No, it's,
you know,
I wouldn't say
people-
it's promotion in this situation because I'm just trying to explain, like, well, it's not necessarily true. I know Billy goes, you know, he goes live on his own stuff as well. You know, there are like hosts that do that. As
Boogie goes live on his own stuff. I mean,
He's done it a fair few times. Boogie has done it. Boogie has actually been like bold.
He shows his magic cars or whatever nonsense he does. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Watch that.
Yeah.
It's like when when they talk about like their whole they used to talk about NDA a lot, and then every host would just break NDA. No motherfucker knew how NDA worked at all because they were fucking complete retards. Like they never like properly got punished for that. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know why he doesn't dip into more talent that has show business experience. Like Mama does. That's why I think he's a great talent here, and there are some that do, but
Egos.
a lot of them, it just seems like he finds people in the Discord who are mentally ill and then gives them a show.
Who is mentally ill that he's giving a show to? Like right now.
Like literally everyone. I don't know whoever does LOLCOW.
So what is he coming the Boit? The bottom of YouTube? looking for all right. Do you hear voices? Do you play with your poop? Well, you have a chance to be on LOLCOW Live. That's what we're looking for.
LOLCOW nuts, LOLCOW queen. Like I would say, yeah. Every
I don't know if Scoot is mentally ill. He's just crazy.
Bro, you could barely watch Albert fucking put mustard on his chest and eat Doritos. You grew up yesterday.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on.
Well,
man.
no, that's why I said Scoot, that motherfucker, not Albert.
Wait a minute.
Scooter's just weird.
Scooter literally put a finger up his ass and started licking his finger,
Yeah,
bro.
but he's a weird kinky dude. You know what I mean? That's why I don't think he's
No, that's not weird and kinky, dude.
Yeah, that is weird and kinky. People are into that.
No normal person is sticking their finger.
You're right, but the opposite of normal isn't fucking necessarily just strictly mentally ill, though. You gotta look at the titles of these things, you know?
Bro.
You can argue semantics all you want, but it doesn't necessarily mean mentally ill, you know?
Somebody doing that at
Stable.
the
All
bus
right,
stop.
maybe we're cooking
If you
somewhere.
see a man at the bus stop putting his whole ass finger up
They're digressing now. They're on a different subject. They're talking to each other. Come on, guys, get back to the point.
his ass and then starts to lick the finger he stuck up his ass, you're gonna be like, you know what? That ain't that bad. It ain't kind of normal. No,
That's not what I said, though, is it, retard? It's abnormal, fucking right. That's weird as fuck. Does that mean mentally ill? No.
But that's the sort of talent that Keemstar's looking for. A grown-ass dude that'll stick a finger up his own ass. That's gross. Disgusting. Don't do that, guys. Unless you want to join Keemstar's party. I mean, he'll pay you, apparently. Nah, I wouldn't.
Don't mind me, you dumbass. Every time you gotta sort your mic out, by the way, because every time you screech, no one can hear what the fuck you're saying.
If I see a man with sticking his finger up his ass and licking that same finger, that man is mentally ill. Period.
Yes.
I don't know what fucking place you come.
Yes, absolutely. Chat, press 1 if that's a sign of mental illness. It might be a sign of like mental retardation. Honestly, it might be mentally retarded. You might be a little slow up there. Okay. Might have like Asperger's. If you're a grown ass dude and you stick a finger up your ass and you lick that same finger, yeah, you got a lot of problems, man. You got a lot of problems. And worms is probably one of them.
From, but that dude got problems. I don't know.
Yeah, press 1 if that's a sign of mental health issues, some other issues. Press 2 if that's what a sane man does.
Like, employ people who have problems. It's just about navigating it in a way that isn't detrimental to them. And like when I see people like Lamia, I don't know if she's still in the universe or out, but I would always have like a lot of concern for some of the people and the way they would break down and like beg, like she
Killer Tony. I thought it was a sign of high IQ. maybe.
pleaded like for a job with Keemstar. Like I don't know. It seems sick in some ways. Like maybe he has disproportionate power over some people who are easily kind of influenced. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time, I got to ask you: does that make a LOLCOW though? I mean, if you look at LOLCOWs, that's in like I mean, I covered a lot of LOLCOWs in Girl World, and they were just that. They were delusional. They were people who thought that they were going to be millionaires, but it was we made fun of them because they thought they were something that they weren't. And it was something, it's like a project.
Oh, kind of like Ruby. Ruby thinks she's a celebrity, but she's not a celebrity. That's the fact of life there.
Project that you kind of laugh at and you just have a good time, like being like, whatever, blah, 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 your reaction channel type deal, right?
Yeah. And I agree. Like most LOLCOWs are like, have serious issues, and and then they get like addicted to attention and just degrading. It's like a you know,
Yes.
But isn't that
But-
like all people that do YouTube though, like addicted to the attention and stuff? Like that's what you. No, come on.
Well,
now.
yeah, that's
Ruby, you didn't do a
but-
pre-stream today. Walk into the store talking about what you're gonna do and outfit choices because you know full of fucking shits and giggles. You did because you like the attention you get. You know what I mean?
That is true, Ruby. You don't do your everyday walking streams not for attention, right? It's for attention. Guys, why am I doing this? For attention. Thank you guys for giving me the attention. I love it. I'm going to, you just got to be honest with it. You just got to be honest.
It's nothing bad, by the way. I'm not insulting you by saying that, but like you like the attention, you know. You
Let's
like
get
people
those
going,
likes
oh, I like this
up,
outfit
man.
choice, or oh, this is cool. I like what you're doing today. Oh, it's nice. Well, you know what I mean? You like people reacting to what you're doing and engaging with it, right? You know, that's kind of what every content creator, YouTuber, Twitch streamer, fucking Kickstarter, whatever, that's what everyone's like number one drive really is they like the attention and to fulfill that entertainment request through that, right?
Or they have like something they're passionate about creating, and they feel like they want people to connect with their content. Like people make content for all kinds of reasons, but in the LOLCOW sector, it's very,
If
I'd
were
say
the
that
case-
dynamic is escalated like a lot.
I give you say, if that were the case, there'd be many underground charity organizations that don't like go public with it and do a lot of like fucking big changes. And there's a lot of people who spend millions of fucking dollars every year in charity and stuff like that and running their own organizations, but they make it as public as possible. This, obviously to incentivize movement and change with other people involving themselves, but also because they like getting the attention for what they do as well. You know what I mean? They like the fact that people engage with what they bring into the table and what change they bring into the universe, right? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it goes both ways for like all sorts, you know?
Yeah, for
Still
me, it's a
very
matter of,
chill,
like,
still very cozy, still very friendly. Okay. I know Keemstar is going to join in a little bit, so I'm waiting for that.
the intensity of it, and like I just see a lot of what I perceive to be like kind of vulnerable people who want this big opportunity, and then they kind of just end up humiliated and fired, and the job's
Mhm.
always on the line. And then it's also this whole thing about what's scripted, what's not, and that I think it's important for the audience to know if they're watching scripted content or real content, because that could be an easy excuse, for any
But-
type of behavior.
but are
It's
the-
gonna be
but are the-
equal when it's being,
Mm.
But if you speaking to people dumb enough to believe some of the stuff that they see, like the obvious shit, you know what I mean? I mean, those people are into it. They watch it because they watch it, and then the people that see it as fake like to comment on how fake it is. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You get
Mhm.
one that people that go for it and they believe it and they like what they're watching, and then you get the other group that are like, that's fake as hell. But when you're watching something,
Yeah, like wrestling. Like wrestling right there. I don't know if Hurricane Power was in the chat, but wrestling. Part of the reason why I'm not a huge fan of wrestling is because a lot of it, there's like scripted drama, which is, I can't really get into that. I just want to see two people in a ring fight. If they have beef, let it be real. That's my thing. But you could tell some of the moves look like they're choreographed and all that stuff. Some things are real injuries, but some things look like they're played up. Definitely. That's like watching the Japanese wrestling when they have like, what they have, the ring, the what do you call it? The rope is like electrocutes them. That's crazy stuff. You can't fake that.
fake as hell and it's really bad, you're going to continue to watch it. Like, what the fuck is, like, we watched that video yesterday with that dude, the IV thing, and we watched that whole
Fucking
movie. And
gnarly.
we couldn't take our eyes off of it because it was so fucking fake. And we were just like, this is the fakest shit ever.
Yeah.
But the guy was delusional enough to think that people would think that it's real. And so we're making fun of the actual people, like kid behind the camera, Mike. Like when he makes these stupid ass scripts, we're laughing at him. We're not going, you know what? We believe that you're fucking stupid ass scripts. We're like, dude, we're laughing at you because you honestly believe that this script that you came up with, that real people with real brains would actually believe the shit that just the dumb shit that you just did right there. So it's kind of like they're low.
Dancing on the Sun. Yeah, apparently a lot of people like the LOLCOW universe. I don't know why. These people might be the same people who I don't know. Where do you find these people at? Like absolute mouth breathers that just sit in their garage and watch sports all day and be like, "Yeah, man," or dude, that sounds Jamaican. I don't even know. I can't even think about who it would be. Because I don't even think your average dude bro would like this. Because Keem doesn't even work as a good dude. Like he drinks his beer in the gayest way possible. Honestly, yeah. Between Keemstar and Lalo, and who could drink the beer in the gayest way, Keemstar wins hands down every time. Okay?
LOLCOWs too. The script writers. They LOLCOWs too. And they don't even know it. They're so delusional. They think they're like, oh, I'm creating something great. I'm creating a great show. I'm creating a great script.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Dude, like whenever's been leaked, I was like, you could get ChatGPT or like any like a 5-year-old to write a better script. It's just like
But
the same thing rehashed over and over.
I get what you're saying with it as well, but it's like, you know, like TLC, for example, they do like the fucking shit with no neck ad with all those date things. Like, everyone knows those are fake, right? Everyone knows those are extremely blown out proportion because like people have, on the inside have spoken out about it. But it's like, you know, the WWE as well. Like, you know, who would have thought that was fake, right? I think like announcing it takes away from the fun of it as well. Do you know what I mean? So if they are doing like a skit that's funny and it's like, oh, is it real? Is it fake kind of thing? It's entertainment nonetheless, right? It's like if WWE first started every fight of the day and they go, by the way, guys, this is fake. This is scripted. We already know who's going to win here. We already know how it's going to happen. We're going to tell you right here.
See, here's the thing. You guys might disagree with me on this one. I don't think they have an obligation to even say that. Like, the only thing they're obligated to do is create content that's entertaining to their audience. And they apparently have an audience that finds it entertaining. Okay, so be it. Like every now and then, I'll do like a little skit, do like a little thing, whatever it is, played up, obviously. Sometimes it's real, sometimes it's not, sometimes a mixture, whatever. You get that with some things, with some people, okay? Now, some people, it's more authentic. Some people will do their real struggle sessions, will do the real crash outs, all that stuff. Sometimes it's like some things are kind of prearranged and you kind of know what's happening, but the idea is just to entertain. The only time a complaint is really worthy of merit is if it just falls flat and it just sucks, you know. Then I'm just like, okay, that's garbage. But, and besides, because if someone can't tell something's like scripted, then that says more about them, you know? Right.
This is what's going to happen. Then you're going to be like, what the fuck am I watching this for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like saying
Yeah,
we
I
can
get
watch a
that.
movie,
And
right?
it's like reality TV is produced. My concern is it's like the people who are, you know, applying to be hosts and getting these roles, they don't, I think, have enough experience to really navigate that situation. And it looks like there's a lot of mental health crash outs and it's even escalated to physical violence. And
You
yeah,
can
I
say
think,
that about many channels outside the LCU, though.
I mean, yeah, I've
Like
escalated
with
to
yourself, for
violence.
example, like, you know, you've had
Can't say that about the sector. The sector, the real sector. Man, I was watching this video. Mikey No More. He did a recent stream where he covered like the leftover content of the Vicar stuff. I was going to play that tonight, but didn't. It has more of me in there. Look at that. But he said something that was definitely on point about the sector. When I'm saying the sector, I mean like characters like me, but more like Dymo, DJ Axel. You would have Morgan Shaggy in there. You would have like old school PPP, Drunken Surfer. Like what you get is authentic. What you get is like people maybe sharing too much. That was my problem. Sharing too much, still my problem at times. You really get into beefs, really get into personal shenanigans, or play up characters that like are just are just outrageous. It just doesn't make any sense. Like the Dymo, things like that. And then of course you have like the blood sports where people are just really going at each other and just throwing gamer words, you know, and just getting into like, oh, you're a PDF. No, you're a PDF, and see who, you know, and try to show the receipts on it. And it's like, okay. I like those days, man. Ethan Ralph, yeah.
Like your fair share of crash outs and stuff like that. And it's not just to target you, it's just obviously you're hearing this relevant subject. But it's like loads of content.
I didn't know that, Alex Hill Jones. Did you know that what? Did you mean since cured cancer due to surfers? Oh, scientists cured cancer due to surfers' whiteboard math. I believe that, dude.
Creators, you know, we have the shit with fucking Hassan and stuff, like, you know, with Ethan, with fucking iDubbbz, like loads of them have had like weird fucking freaky crash outs, and it's like, do we hold them to the same form of accountability? Like, you know, like,
I think it's different when you're in possession of like, you know, like for me, when I crash out, it's on my channel, it's my content. I get the full amount. I have control. But when it's someone else, there's this huge power imbalance. You have someone like Keemstar who's been in the industry for so long, you know, and has this huge platform. Just have to think about how that power can, you know, get people to do things they maybe wouldn't otherwise do and might regret, or be under so much pressure that they're like crashing out, or it's encouraged to constantly be fighting. And I don't know. It seems not
Yeah.
the most.
And the thing is, like you mentioned with
Okay.
Ball Boy and the physicality and the hitting that occurred with Ball Boy. The thing was, like what he said yesterday when he was on Balls, he was with this girl for years, right? And she was physically hitting him, right? And then we got to see it. Unfortunately, what happened on our channel, something that was going on in the daily with him. But yesterday, you saw the confidence when he was on Balls and realizing that he has now a friend group that he doesn't have, even when he's lonely, he doesn't have to go back to that psychopath woman. So he's basically like, I got a new friend group. I got people I can go to. I can go to the Discord. I can go to the VC. I can communicate with Boogie or Billy the Fridge or whomever. Now he has a group of people, even though we're toxic as fuck, but he has a group of people that he can go to, he can come to, and he don't have to go back to her. He don't have to feel lonely like, damn, I'm lonely right now. I'm gonna go back to this woman that's been abusing me. Yesterday he was like, I'm done with her. It's over.
You hear that, Ruby? It's a very supportive social network. You got it wrong, Ruby. You got to join the cult. Dude, I'm still thinking at this point they're selling her a pitch for a job position.
It's done. The reason why I went back to her the last time because I was sad and I was lonely, but now I got a group of friends. You know, he considers the LCU and the group here friends to pump me up, build me up. I can get into DMs with certain people. Before he didn't have that. Now he has that.
No, and I do think that is a positive. I think online friendships and communities can be life-saving for people. So it's like, it's not to say that when I have these criticisms, there's no positive element there, you know, and there's a reason why I auditioned and was in the universe at all, you know, and it can be a very fun environment, but it gets very toxic. And I don't like how people get banished and shunned and you can't even say their name. And that part also seems.
Well, to be fair, when
crazy.
it comes to the two individuals and that,
I will say this, that Ruby would not like working with Keemstar because Ruby likes to be in control of her stuff. She does not want to be controlled. Okay. She wants to be the one in control. And of course, she's often the one that goes out of control. But when she does, that's great though, isn't it? Isn't it great? I love it.
Subject with good reason, right? Because like I followed up.
She's
on
too
with you. It's like,
stable.
you know, you don't even communicate with them anymore because of like your back and forth to them. But you know, at the end of the day, for some people are very naive and very stupid. So if you don't put a full fucking fail-safe plan of like, you've got to get these people out here, then guess what? Insiders come in and then more shit calls up. Like, you know, someone could be pulled up on a live and next thing you know, one of them's up here saying a slur or saying some like, you know, like hate speech or fucking doxing or saying whatever they want. That fucks with the channel, fucks with the show, and fucks with those hosts. Yeah. Those hosts suffer because of that. You know, protecting me is okay, albeit some may call it quite extreme or put in place, but at the same time, it's what keeps the community safe, and the community is what matters. You know, the people that are supporting us. You could pull that face, but at the same time, those two people you no longer associate with because of the negative impacts they caused you.
It's like controlling. If anyone says their name, their band, like it just seemed way too controlling. And that was one of the reasons that I decided not to go back. Because I would prefer not to be in an environment like that. And I like to be able to talk. Like sometimes I still cover them, you know, and I'll say their name, but I don't know. Like with them, it's I get the complication. But
you know what it is?
Yeah, but if you say their name, you kind of in a way summon their attention, all this stuff, blah blah blah. Oh, what do you guys say? Dancing on the Sun. So if Ruby went to work with Keem, you would support Ruby if she did that? That's interesting. Definitely let her know. Maybe she can get that Keemstar money.
And I fucks what you said right there too. You know what it is? I think it's just who's ever scared and whoever just sits back and just be like, you know what? If I do this, then Keem's gonna get upset. But if you have an I don't give a fuck attitude, like I go around with I don't give a fuck attitude. I've mentioned their names, I've covered them, I watched them, I reacted to them. Shit, I even played a video of here Keemstar going ham on that goddamn car, which was crazy. But I'll play it again, goddamn it. But I think a lot of these hosts have just been, like you said, they've been trapped. They've been scared. They're in fear because they feel they made this their only income. So they don't want to piss him off, and they don't want to get fired and let go. You know what I mean? And then, like you said, they need to be more hosts with the I don't give a fuck attitude. And that is what I'm bringing as president of the motherfucking LCU.
Save it for after the interview, retard.
Don't give a fuck. It's going to be a whole not give a fuck network. That's what we're doing, Ruby. Okay.
Yo, mama, we're interviewing.
Let your dicks fly. Let them fly, Pauls. Let them fly. Goddamn, go ahead.
Hey, what's the name of this discount King TL? Honestly, what's his name, guys?
I mean, I don't know. If people are like that, like they should look at me as a fucking notebook. Then I piss Keem off at least fucking 12 times a day, and I'm still here. I've been here since March.
You keep quitting. I looked at your Twitter, and like one of the last posts was, "I'm never going back to that." I was like,
very
it was like a
correct.
whole long.
You're very correct,
like,
and you know what that led to? it led to no, it's not Mark of the Beast at all. Like the tattoo was my own decision. He had nothing to do with that. I just thought it'd be funny. The end of the day, body
Why do you like
inconvenience.
branding people so much? That's weird. Very.
What do you mean he likes batting to people? He had no decision on it. He didn't know until after the tattoo was already the goal was hit.
Like pressuring tons of hosts to get tattoos. I've seen it with.
No, the whole tattoo thing. I started the tattoo thing, and then Batgirl put a goal up on Cafe to do it, and then Live did it with Rastov, all right, which Rastov didn't get it. He didn't even enforce it. If he wanted to enforce the branding, he should have had it done because the goal was hit, but it's because he left Live. He was like, you don't have to get a tattoo anymore. So if he really wanted to push that branding on him, so to speak, he could have. I did because I thought it was a fun bit. At the end of the day,
Yo, mama.
I use tattoos as a preacher of my story in my lifetime and stuff like that, the things that interest me and the things I love. A lot of them like childhood related stuff from when I was a kid, and some is like more modern day based on my interests and what I care for. And like for me, getting a tattoo of the logo, for some people, like you say, is cultish or however you want to put it. For me, it's an experience that very, very few people get to live successfully and get to go through. And I got to have that experience. So that's a treasured moment of, you know what, no matter what, I could say I tried and I could say I got.
Dude, talk about beta fucking move. He got the LOLCOW brand tattooed on him because it's like an accomplishment, something he's proud of. Dude. What the hell, dude? You might as well just get Keemstar tattooed on the small of your back. Like a freaking tramp stamp, dude. What the hell? When is Ruby gonna get her tattoo? Get branded, Ruby.
Somewhere, even if it ended poorly. Now, in regards to like me leaving and then coming back after that situation,
This
me and him
guy's
had
like
a
a
very, very
true
long
believer.
conversation, quite a harsh back and forth and conversing, and he aired out some of the issues that I had that I didn't necessarily go to him about. And it was stuff that was like, it was like troubling stuff that I had personally. I was feeling a bit of burnout as well because it is constant. I was going through a lot of shit as well with Tess, with the whole rebranding and fixing it up. And after speaking to him, it's a different experience. Like you have a one-to-one conversation with the man. Like he generally does listen to the things that you need. And again, I'm not the kind of person to suck his ass because I'm the first person they'll fucking like have at him. At the end of the day, I just call the rigging of the election, like which if true, that's fucking wild. You know what I mean? Like if it's true, then that's wild. You know what I mean? That's no great. But yo, mama, we're not diving into the rigging. I'm just fucking making a point here. But at the end of the day,
It is yo mama, dude. Okay, I could have just guessed, dude. Typical black man name. Yeah. It'd be like either Tyrone, Yo Mama. I mean, would have been good either way. His real name probably is Tyrone at this point. Tyrone, some black dude.
I am the one person that fucking like will just like fight back and bark back when he gives shit to. And if I'm still here, then I don't feel like anyone else should have a concern about being kicked off or doing the same thing. To be honest with you.
Well, I think
it's a good answer. Like, I just want to say that is a good answer for the tattoo question because I too have gotten like when you're heavily tattooed, it's not as impactful, and I get it's like hard to remember.
That's
like I have band logos tattooed on me, and it's like I wouldn't necessarily get the tattoo again, but it's just like a part of my story. So I can get that. It just is it's concerning because not everyone is going to have that confidence to stand up for themselves. I think a lot of
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
She's not really bringing the heat here.
You got to look at what Nightmare said. I mean, he got a bunch of tattoos. Probably half the tattoos he got on him, you don't even know what they mean. But you,
she might need more dunking.
He's gonna tattoo. He's gonna tattoo. But yeah, branding is something that some people could just back off and not have to do. Like Rastov, when that goal was set, I think they raised over like $5,000 in that one stream. When that goal was set, he could have backed out of that. You know what I mean? To get that tattoo. But he said if they reach that goal, blah blah blah, he was going to get that tattoo. And what ended up happening? He didn't end up getting the tattoo. Now the fans are mad. Everybody's upset. Everybody calls him a scammer, scam Rastov, and all that other stuff like that. But Keemstar told him, if you don't want to get the tattoo, don't get the tattoo. Even though we're going to hear scamming all over the place.
Because then that's another concern.
Jovan is his name. Hovan.
Being dishonest about what the funds are for. So it's like if Rastov didn't want the tattoo, why did they set a goal?
Girl World, GORL. Okay, that's so stupid. What the hell? Okay. Protestant Shaggy. Is that what you're calling the Australian guy?
Hit it and then you just not get it. Stuff like that too makes you question.
So you're mad. So you're mad at. So now you're mad at the guy for not getting the brand, but you just was mad about him branding people. But then he just said he wasn't going to brand them.
I would say that I don't think it's good to make goals that you're not going to follow through on. So yeah,
we can agree on.
I also don't think it's a good thing to have your boss pressure you to get the logo of whatever tattooed on you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He didn't do it though because otherwise Rastov would have the tattoo.
Okay, but I do have a problem with raising money and then not following through.
Oh
too.
yeah, absolutely.
Regardless,
I'll agree with you on that one. I think
Ruby
you
has
set
a problem
goal
with
for something
everything
you're
you
getting
guys
paid for. Absolutely
do.
should. At the end of the day, anything you set a goal for that you do is a business expense anyway, and it should absolutely have been done. You're absolutely correct. I ain't gonna argue with you on that factor at all. We've made that claim many times on test. It's just beating a dead horse at this point. But on the grounds of like the enforcement, there's no real force. If there was force, like we would have seen it by now, you know, like because Rostov, guess what? You would have that fucking tattoo.
He's a manipulator. He knows how to manipulate though, and he knows how to stir the. He is like in my mind, he's like a master manipulator. So I think he can. I think he can have control via that way.
I mean, like I said, I mean, he know how to shake that ass. But I gotta ask this question: where the fuck is Keemstar at, bro? I mean, are we hitting up Keemstar? What's going on?
Yeah. Let's get Keemstar here because
Oh,
honestly, this is too friendly.
Yeah, I came to the group.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to.
See, it sounds like these two guys want Ruby hired. Okay, like they're trying to be like, hey, boss, we found someone. This Ruby girl, she's pretty good.
You know, it's been a while since we've interacted besides just me being in chat, and yeah, I follow the shows. I'm a critic, but yeah, I don't really have shade for Brantley though.
Here's the thing that would happen. Hey, she worked for them. They would orchestrate situations to get her pissed on purpose, to get her to crash out. And it would be great. You would have Ruby crashing out in rage mode a lot more often.
I don't know if Keem's gonna be here. He's not available on the Discord, but it looks weird. But I've added him anyway, so he can pop in whenever he wants.
Because he realized he's been lying on this bitch, lying on my name, saying I made fun of his dead dog, saying I'm saying I'm begging for a job.
So how long have you been clean for?
Lies. I've been clean for a couple years.
Couple years? Fair play. Yeah, I've been clean for 8 myself.
I do smoke cigarettes, weed, and the occasional Bud Light, but
wow.
So it's
can't quit it all.
Damn, you came prepared and fucking Keemstar backing down.
Hey, Hurricane, you want to come in? Do you want to join in this? Or do you not? We only got 12 likes, dude. Let's get to 20 likes and Hurricane Pyro can come in, dude. Let's summon the hurricane. Not now? Oh, okay. Yeah, probably because he saw the 12 likes, was disappointed.
Now that's crazy. I'm in the upside down, bro.
He's scared. Well, I mean, I don't know what his plan was, but I'm happy to just be here and chat with you guys. I think Test is one of the only like spin-off shows that I tune into regularly. Test Cafe and like the main show. I can't watch Queens anymore. No offense to them, but
why do you watch any of it? Why? Why?
Just can't really get into it.
And you don't watch Balls?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Well, if we get to 20 likes, then Hurricane Pyro would not come on.
I go through phases of tuning in a lot, but I've had other shit going on. So
how about Buzz? Without Nightmare.
I haven't seen that one yet. There's all these new shows, and I'm like, what? Like I don't know.
I gotta shout out Sweet Tea though. Sweet Tea. Shout out to Sweet Tea for making me a candidate. Sweet Tea definitely a star, man. She's a superstar, man. She really is.
Absolutely.
She really does. She's the goated. She's goated.
You made a statement on how that you like for like your viewers. I'm not going back to LOLCOW as a host or anything. It's like that's not. Any reason why you felt like you had to do that? Were people like question you, like, oh fuck, she's going back, or?
I guess just preemptively, because I remember how I perceived it when like Roxy called in. She was just a guest, but it like ultimately she kind of was going back in the universe, or I don't know if she did or not, but it was more of like a preemptive thing. No one really said that. I just wanted it to be clear. And I don't want to feed into like Keem's rumors that I'm begging for a job. Never happened ever, and I have receipts that he doesn't have. He lied about me, mocking his dead dog. He texted Gigi and saying that, don't talk to Ruby. She literally made fun of our dog dying, said all these terrible things. I could pull up the receipts of me messaging him saying, I'm really sorry your pet died. I know how hard it is when people are cruel online when they're going through something serious. So I feel like he just says opposite things about me, so that gets under my skin a bit. It's like there's plenty of bullshit you can say about me. That's all on platter on my channel. I say a lot. So
was he just so mad because you're connected to the mother and dad team, and so he really got a fucking hard on for them.
He can't say the name.
I mean, they showed up to the fucking fat camp unexpected.
They can't say Thor.
They showed up at my house before that too, and it's like I called the cops on them. I filed a restraining order. Like they're very mentally ill.
That you had to file a restraining order on.
Yeah,
That's
it was
actually
denied
crazy.
though because it's like with online stuff, it's like it's hard to
Is
get.
that the restraining order that she wrote on crayon? Or wrote in crayon?
Yeah, you're
I know,
right.
it's
It is hard.
Or am I thinking of Ethan Ralph? I don't know. I get these confused. There's so many restraining orders and stuff going on anymore. Or maybe that's all in my mind.
To
You
get
know,
a
it's
restraining
weird
order when it comes to
because-
online stuff. So the fact that you managed
Yeah.
to successfully get one done, was that successfully filed?
No, I didn't. I just applied for it.
Oh,
and
it's
it was-
denied. Oh, wait, sorry.
But that's
and
the,
what's
the level of like seriousness it is that they're showing up at people's houses. They went to RTU's town and like
RTU,
tried to intimidate him. They've come to my town talking about like facilitating my death. They're unhinged. Anything for clout, anything for money. Like it's yeah.
Hey,
it's
they
very-
even hit me up when they were in Texas. I did turn it down because I was like, man, the idea of going into a bar in Galveston with Stinky Ben, dude, I want to be able to return to that bar. And I also don't want to end up I don't want to end up being the one who pays the tab. Because that's what's going to happen. Okay. I don't have a cushy state job. Not yet.
very, very wicked,
Yeah.
bizarre people.
Yeah, and that's what I was always told. I was always told he just anything that was connected to that universe, he just kicked it out. Like he just booted that whole thing and axed that
Yeah.
thing out, which was a good thing because that community and that group is really like weird and unhinged and just they're nuts, bro. And when they get a hold of anything, they just it's bad. And I didn't know about it until the LCU, and then I started looking at it after they got booted because I thought she was a talent and she was really smart and she was really good at her speaking and all that stuff like that. Then I found out why, and I was like, oh shit, like that's got to be gone. You know what I mean? So he made the right choice on dropping that shit, man, real
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, and he could
Yeah, he probably watched the Shamu documentary or probably some of those Naptown videos.
see what they were trying to do of like anything to get him to talk about them, you know, to the point where they did drive to Fat Camp, which was, I don't know, it's just totally insane behavior. And it's like they do everything right up to like what's barely legal in like a gray area, you know? I understand his concerns about them. for
So
sure.
it makes sense that he had to go to such a length then to make sure they'd never get brought up or never come back into the universe, right?
Yeah, I get it with them. Other people, not as much. I mean, I don't know. Am I allowed to say people I don't want to like with like
others?
Voldemort?
I mean,
Oh,
Becky
yeah.
Becky I spoke about all the
The
time.
chat
is
Obviously,
LOLCOW
fucking
fans?
rehired and
Maybe. I mean, there's a possibility. I don't know. Hey, press 1 if you're a fan of the LOLCOW universe. Press 2 if you're not. I mean, you like what you like, you know? Yeah. Anyways, so, yeah. There's my...
fucking fired again. Look, bitches are
All right.
clowns. She doesn't even pay her own staff. You know what I mean? She doesn't pay the
am
people that work
so-
for her. The things that Becky has done is irrefutably fucking disgusting.
Did you ever
agree,
think
I
about
have
going working for the
murder myself.
BUU? Have you ever thought about working for the BUU? Were you ever
Becky reached out, but the same thing with LTO. I just really prefer to have my own channel with full creative control and do things my own specific way. But
what did she say when she reached out?
oh, just like we'd always been on like decent terms, and I was like a Becky defender for a while, and she convinced me that it really was. Oh, anything bad I did in that show was like a character. But then and I was an early supporter of BBU. I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. I was donating, I was hyping it up, and as like some alternative to LCU, and then it just turned out to be worse. And then to rip people off and then say they owe her money, it was just shocking to me. It was very shocking. So I guess
Yeah,
Keem did a
Becky
good
really
thing in
exposed
exposing that,
herself.
'cause-
So this is the point I want to bring, right? Is that like your argument is like, oh yeah, he has all this level of control because of these people. He doesn't want to involve the community, so he's banned their names, etc. But it seems like like in your instance and in quite a few other people's instances, where
Holy crap, this is not good. I had 3 of these things in my mouth. Holy crap. I need to lay off. I'm going to be like having the shakes. You know what it is, man? You get used to it. You get used to the amount. These are the 15. You get used to it. Start building a tolerance. I might have to go back to just smoking. I just like I just like how that feels, man. Anyway, or not. It might just be a master of my domain, master of my health, and be like, no. to all of it. Take this and throw it
They
away.
haven't followed that level of restraint. They've ended up inevitably being lured in and then fucked over, and have had issues with it. So it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
but
I understand you talk about the manipulation and control and stuff, but at the same time, it's proven right every single time.
But I don't think it's fair. Like, I was banned from the Discord for having someone on my show that they don't like. And once you're doing cancellation by like association, I think that's a bridge too far. You know, like just having someone who's like a forbidden person on my own show, my own channel. You know.
Yeah, but like, is it cancellation or is it stepping away from that
Well,
person
yeah,
because of the kind of
but,
crew
like-
that they bring in?
But yeah, banished.
Because,
Yes.
but again, like you can agree though that like you probably should have taken the advice that he had set out, because you've inevitably now been stung by it.
I mean, he was right about Becky, and probably Lynx. It's hard to say with her.
Hey, shut up, man.
Shake it, baby.
Thank you for the...
Ruby makes men go flaccid.
She does. She makes me go flaccid all the time. Okay. That's true. Whenever I need a boner killer, you know, there's times where you need one. I just think of Ruby. I pull up one of her walking streams. I see her face, and that's it. It's either that or Grace.
I give her a lot of slack for being very young, and we've had like positive interactions, collaborating, but definitely some snaky behavior that was concerning. And she was telling me one thing about Keemstar, and then doing the infamous call while she's just like a lot of details that didn't make sense, you know. And then I heard she was just saying some things about people like
Yeah, like when he said Ruby dolled herself up for this. I didn't even notice that. Well, because she's dressed. You know what? She's dressed up as if she wants the job, right? And she's talking as if she's thinking about getting the job. She's not going full fire. So you understand at this point, just up to here, I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's a job offer. But apparently things change when Keemstar joins. So let's wait for that.
just like that. Like,
Yeah. That's and that's the reason why they probably got rid of her, because she was leaking I remember she was leaking crazy DMs. Oh, here we go.
What up, Keem?
hi.
All right, so Keemstar
Hello, can you hear-
joins. Keemstar and Ruby. Okay, up to the, like I said, guys, before this moment, I thought this whole interaction was very friendly, very cozy. I thought maybe these two guys are glazing Ruby to like see if she could join the cult, join the Keemstar cult, the LOLCOW Live cult, and become one of them. You guys say otherwise. You guys say that in this interaction, it all goes south. Okay.
Hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Loud clear.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. I'm driving around, putting insurance on vehicles and doing all types of like adult stuff that Ruby could never relate to.
Oh, that's so funny
Okay.
because I actually have a normal job life.
You got a job at a bookstore. Okay, that's not really adult. That's like, that's what you get when you're like a teenager, okay? When you're in high school.
relationships that
But oh man, and here I want to be nice. At least you have a job. That's good. Okay.
aren't based on humiliation rituals like you.
Dude, there is nothing stable about you. Dude, you're a fucking crackhead. You type in the fucking in the chats, you said something about my dog being dead.
No, I
you
never
put
did.
all these
That's a
conspiracy
blatant
theories.
Lie. Blatant lie. And
You
I have
make
the
up
receipts when I
you
message
make up
Becky
lies.
right now.
You have no receipts. You make up lies.
I can read it right now.
I
You've been
just
lying
can
about
talk
it for a
over me.
minute.
You're just gonna
You can
talk
lie
over
about
me.
it.
Well, let's
First
just
off,
go.
I never
Let's just
talked
go
to
one at a
Becky.
time.
Sue me then. Sue me.
Damn,
if I'm
dude.
lying, sue me. I'm worth a lot of money. If I'm lying, sue me. Slander, defamation.
you
Get
think
yourself a bag.
that
Let's go
dog
to
thing
court
is
if I'm lying. Don't just say I'm lying. Sue me.
Shake it,
Damn.
baby.
Keemstar absolutely destroyed Ruby. Hit all points.
Dude, already. It's not even like a minute into this, and already he's like, you're a crackhead, you're not stable, you said stuff about my dog, and she's fumbling on her phone trying to get the receipts. He's like, no, man, I ain't lying. If you think I'm lying, sue me. He's telling her to. He's asking for her to. Go ahead, Ruby. Follow that affidavit. Thank you for the $2, dude.
Well, I'll just show the receipts to prove that you're lying.
Sue me. You have no receipts. You did this last time. Receipts this, receipts that. You have no receipts. You were saying in the fucking chat, you were talking about my dog being dead. You were just saying in test yesterday that Brantley's 19 years old. All right.
It was
on
actually on
Reddit.
Reddit.
It was actually on Reddit.
Excuse me. Stop interrupting.
Dude.
Once again, Ruby has zero receipts when pressed lol.
Yeah. She's fumbling on her phone for the receipts. She's like, and she says she had them. Now she can't find him. You know what? She probably sees the messages that he's talking about. She's probably, oh shit, oh man, I did make fun of his dog dying. She'll make fun of Keemstar's dog dying, but if you say anything about her brother, that's a bridge too far. You know? Oh wow. Okay.
Who's your better, Brant?
Wait.
You said that on Reddit that about
No,
our
I
dog.
didn't. Never.
I was
Never,
the one
ever.
that texted. I was the one that texted Gidgey to warn her about you. But turns out evil knows evil.
Yeah, even got that wrong. Brantley was the one that fucking hit up Digi, not me. And just like you're lying about how you got banned on the fucking Discord, you got banned on the Discord because you were in Grace's server. It's that simple, retard.
Do we still have the do we have the Reddit post we can pull up?
Wait, is that
Sadly, I
true?
don't because I was
Again,
in the Discord.
I'm driving around. If I could dig around and find this stuff. But she's just a fucking pathological liar, dude. I don't fuck with Ruby at all. Once I realized what this bitch's game was, like, dude, she lives in an alternative fucking reality. And then the minute you start talking shit back because she's talking shit, then she plays victim. You know, it's so
Hey, I'm
funny.
sorry
dude.
to hear about your dog. I have a lot of shit to say, but it's really cold people messing with you about that. I lost my dog a couple
Yeah,
years
you're
ago.
one of them.
He said thank
You're
you.
one of them.
Provide
You're
any proof,
literally
I would
So
one of
never
that's
them.
do
you
that.
messaging Keem
I
there
would never do
saying
that.
that
So that's
on
a bold-faced
Twitter.
lie, just like me begging. Where's the begging for a job? Wouldn't that be in there too? You have no receipts. You're a fucking liar.
Ruby, you're here right now begging for a job. Why are you dolled up? Why are you dressed up and made up as if like you're trying to get a job?
baby.
Hey, thank you.
I
Thank you.
wish I had a biggie bag right now.
I know,
Hungry
right?
AF chicken leg.
Oh, I know. Same here. Same here. I'm eating pistachios, enjoying this. I'm running out of water. I might have to get some more water here. Dude, this is good. This is great. Oh man, Keemstar is destroying her.
And you think you can get away with it? Maybe
You have
can,
no
but
receipts.
luckily
You're a
people
liar.
trust
This is
your,
what. This is
info,
just
so-
the same fucking narrative that you push forward all the time. How about yesterday when you were calling Brantley 19? Did you do that?
I absolutely
Or you
did.
guys
Yeah.
have no receipts?
Because
Yeah,
you were
what-
saying someone else is creepy for meeting up with a 20-year-old, and I made a joke. Haha, isn't Brantley like 19? And you fucking spurged out.
It is very convenient that you have receipts of you being nice and you being good, but you don't have any receipts of calling me 19 and bullying me and talking shit about me, though. That's really convenient.
But I did say as a joke.
No,
that
you have
were
not, Ruby. You literally have
Well,
not.
Keemstar lies to you. I hope you realize that someday. But yeah.
I've seen it in the live. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
I would
even
love
your
to see
fucking
any. I have
ops-
no clue what you're referencing.
Even your ops, the people that you beef with online, don't even bother fucking screen capping you or fucking reporting anything because nobody gives you any fucking real fucking.
Oh, dude, you're getting shunned from LOLCOW universe. Oh, you thought you're going for a job interview. Oh man, you got shut the fuck down, dude.
Hey, people can believe what they want. You're a known liar, so it is what it is.
But it's like
I like the retro look. You look like Stranger Things. Not, of course, any of the actors. I'm talking about the fucking monsters.
Dude. Oh man. Okay. But dude, I wasn't expecting Keem to go this hard.
Did he pay you guys to laugh at his dumb jokes? or is
I'm
that-
not laughing.
I think she. I
Why
think
you
she would
laughing,
think-
Nightmare?
Don't be that loud.
I mean, I'll tell you this. Yo mama had it right earlier when he said we in the upside down world. Yeah, Stranger Things. Look at that fucking thing. Send it back.
So okay.
Send
Oh,
it
you
the
got,
fuck
buddy?
back.
All right, lies.
So wait, do these two clowns get chewed out by Keemstar for bringing Ruby on in the first place? Because it looks like Keemstar is about to just dish it out.
my
so-
parents.
So we got the truth by you saying that fucking Brantley was 19, though, right? Like
I made a joke because he was like saying.
Dude, you
something
sound like
about
Nightmare when he's in a
20-year-old. I was
fight.
like, isn't Brantley
Nightmare's
like
in a
19?
fight,
He's
Nightmare's
asking
like,
you to
that's
it.
all you got. That's all you got.
bruh, what the fuck are you doing?
Saying,
I'm just
isn't
saying,
Brantley
Nightmare,
like
every time
19?
you're in a fight, you don't say anything. You just say, that's all you got.
That's not true at all. Like, you full of shit there, fam.
Yeah,
When you sit there and say, that's all you
Keem,
got,
you're
it
gonna
means you
listen
got
back to
nothing.
this interview, you're gonna look like a retard, I swear to God. But it's okay. Go off,
Oh,
Peg.
No, he's not. In the first half of this interview, it was a cozy, like, friendly chat. Like, we just want to know your background. We like your stuff. We like when you crash out. It's great. You said this stuff, though. What do you think about this? You need to join our cult. When are you going to get a tattoo? You know, things like that.
How am I going to look like
Because
a
you're gonna
retard?
listen back to this interview and you're gonna read
Yeah.
whatever.
Explain yourself. You don't fucking say anything when you talk,
Oh,
bro.
Dude, no. Keem's going to listen to this interview, and he's going to take Nightmare, whatever his name is, out back and old Yeller his ass. Okay? And then Morgan Shaggy might have a job position because Morgan Shaggy can do what he's doing a lot better. It would be funnier. and even on shrooms. And you know what? I didn't watch the LOLCOW live stuff because Mormon Shaggy would be a great host. That should be it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let this play. I had to get more water, though. Oh, man, I want to miss this.
Okay.
I love you talk, but yeah, I made a comment. I said, "Isn't Brentley like 19?"
Trying to see if I have any other beers
and you fucking
here or something.
freaked out. Like,
And
there
aren't
was a
you
joke
like
about the
60?
age gap. 60?
Jeez, why do you care?
What? I was just a joke. You guys are just hypersensitive.
I didn't freak out. I just started talking shit to you because you're talking shit about me. Again, you're even lying about me crashing out, me freaking out, me this, me that. Like, there's not a fucking thing that comes out of your mouth that's truthful.
I gotta ask this though. You did say that the reason why Keemstar kicked you was only because you did an interview with a person. You
Oh,
didn't
really?
Grace Thorp.
Mandalorian? Okay.
No,
That you were on the
that's
server.
exactly what happened. The minute I made the link for it, I was banished. He's not going to admit it. He's obviously very comfortable lying about me.
Again,
saying that I'm currently using, saying that I'm mocking.
Wait. Aren't we arguing fucking semantics here though? Because like being a part of her server, having in your life, it kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
I'm not
Really?
in her server. Like,
No, but you were though.
I promise
maybe
you,
at the
I promise
time,
you,
but-
I'm not involved.
Ruby, you were in her server for as long as you could be in there. Come on. You're in their server. If you're not, you got spies that are. That's how that works, man. It's little Discord games.
Involved in any banning because it's automated. You know, the moderator said anybody that's in Grace's server will get. It's an all automated system, though. It's not even. No one's like even picking your name out of a hat.
I wasn't even
ban you.
being active in there, and I wasn't even saying anything in the chat. You even said,
Yeah.
like, where's Ruby been? Where's Ruby
Yeah,
been?
the fact that you're in the server caused you to be banned. That's common knowledge. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, and actually, if it's automated, he wouldn't know. And I don't think Keemstar would even check the Discord list to see who's still in this Discord, right? He'd just be like, where is she at? Oh, she got kicked out? She got banned because she's in Grace's server? Oh, okay. Well, then that is what it is then. You know, he's not going to give two shits.
That is.
I think it had to do with links, but, you know.
It's a fucking automated system.
It is no automated
It's
system.
literally automated.
Well, then why did it kick me out when I said literally nothing in the main chat?
No,
for,
because
like, a week?
it's not that. It was literally when they
Oh,
put
so
it when they
they- oh my
wait. Let me
Because Ruby, she's not understanding. Automated system, it checks to see if you're in some other Discord server. If you are, you're kicked out. You don't have to say anything. That's why.
Let me explain. No, when they staged the update for the Discord, you agreed that they could look at the servers you were in, and if you were affiliated with any bad actors.
I was before that.
Yeah, that doesn't matter though. It's still part of the automated system. Everyone gets checked.
It wasn't an automated system.
No, but it
and
is
I
an
wasn't
automated
saying
system. It
anything.
checked
I
through
need a
every.
link.
Ruby, just listen. It checked through every single person that was in the Discord. Every single person that was in that Discord server. If you were in any of the servers that were blacklisted, the LOLCOW universe blacklisted, you were removed. We spoke about this earlier, and you agreed with it. I don't know why you're having trouble with
Well,
it
no,
now.
I agreed that it's good, to not like
But you
I
also
understand
agreed that
it's
Keem was right as well when it came
to.
to Grace being a bad actor because like she ended up fucking with you and trying to IRL on you and stuff like that. And I was like, well, can you
she just
understand
did
why
that.
you were so harsh in the rules now?
Like
And you
you're
said, yeah.
obfuscating from like the main point.
It's
Like,
not
So they got her dead to rights. You even said that Keem was in the right here. She did.
Yes, that's the problem.
I wasn't even saying anything in the Discord. Nothing had changed. I didn't join or leave any Discords or anything.
No, you were in Grace's
and then I made the
server.
link, put links on my
No.
show, vanished.
You were
And it's
in
fine. I'm happy
Grace's
to get it.
server when the automated system was put up, and that's why you were kicked.
No,
What do you mean, no?
it's just
Yeah,
simply not
see?
true. But you can believe your boss.
That is true. Like, what would the other reason be? You were kicked out. You weren't even saying anything because they found out you were in some other server. I mean, yes, Ruby, it's a grand conspiracy. They kicked you out for some other reason because you made fun of his dog dying. But she also says she didn't do that too. So which one is it?
So I know
No,
it's
it's not about
probably
blaming the boss. I've seen
but
the system myself. It's well
that
structured.
system didn't exist.
It did and it does though because it literally does. It's how like when we looked
I
at
remember when it came out,
wait.
I was like, thank God I'm not in there.
But you just said you were in
Bro,
there.
see, this is what I'm talking about.
No,
She
that
lives
was
in
an
alternative
automated
reality. She lives in alternative reality.
Low IQ came.
The truth goes against the narrative that she's
Oh, she's getting rattled. This is great.
spinning, that she's a victim, so she can't accept the truth.
Am I spinning a narrative that I'm a
But,
victim?
no,
Okay,
but I'm not trying to like out you yet. But what I'm trying to say is you're arguing like a weird semantic on the system that is very clearly
no,
in
to me,
place.
it highly matters. It highly matters. The system that you're referencing was not in place, automatically kicking anyone
When
out.
Grace was
I put it in Discord
removed,
with no issue.
when Grace was removed, they had implemented the system. They already had one, if I'm not
Wait,
mistaken,
time
anyway. But they had implemented it to black out her
You're
fake.
making up timelines. I'm
Wait,
sure you
time
could find
out.
receipts if I needed to.
Excuse me, time out. Ruby might actually be right, all right? She actually might be
Whoa.
correct here because
Whoa, look at that. What?
that was way back, and that might be before the automated system, but still, I have no part in that. The moderators went through at that time, probably, I'm assuming, and manually figured out who was in Grace's server and banned them from our server.
Okay, so it wasn't automated, but he had moderators that checked to see if there were in other servers and would just ban him. Okay, all right. So there you have it. Kind of arguing a stupid point. It still comes back to Ruby. You were banned from Keemstar server, from the LOLCOW Live server, because well, you were in Grace's server. That's it. That's the reason why.
Super
again,
chatty
it's not
$10.
this
Cue the
Keemstar-
Patrick Wallet meme.
How would you know this was before the system does? How would you even know? I guess unless you were mutual in the server.
Oh, they had an insight on every server to check who was a part of those servers.
I know. Yeah, I'm aware that the servers are monitored,
so-
all the ops are monitored.
So it's very
But Ruby does the same thing, dude. She monitors other people's discords to see what people are saying about her. I mean, I know this because of the recent beef with Dirty Delish. Okay? And you guys know. You guys know. A lot of you guys don't care much for Ruby now. You guys know how she works. She watches people's discords. And she has spies in those discords.
possible she got banned before the automated system, but it still was basically automated. It's not like I'm going through banning individual. I'm not doing that, you know?
Okay. I mean, you could say
Shake it,
don't.
baby.
Hey, thanks for the $2,
Ruby
dude.
streamed right after it claiming victory SMH.
Yeah, I saw that. And we're going to cover that a little too. Okay.
Believe you at all. I think it's because I had links on my show. I think you're lying.
So you
Whether it's a
believe-
moderator or you, I can't prove, obviously.
Wait.
But
All
it was
right.
like the moment I put out the link, you know. So
So at that point, we're just arguing semantics, but ultimately you believe like you got banned from the LCU because you
I mean,
got
I
drugs
think
issue.
there was even. I'm almost certain there was even an announcement. If you're in Grace's server, you will be banned. I mean, like just
yeah,
like
you make
that
many
simple.
announcements like that. You're fucking obsessed with the bitch.
Yeah, because there are people we're doxing and harassing.
And I remember those days. There was an announcement. There was an announcement that anyone who interacts with Grace, anyone's in her server, things like that, you're going to be banned.
Or people.
Like, you remember how you said that it's very odd that people would go to the links of going to Fat Camp, right?
Yeah.
To get fans' attention. But
Are we arguing about whether or not the
writing
post
Grace
is good?
herself.
No, we're
And
like
didn't she do the same thing? Didn't she do the same thing, though?
Remo
And she
super chatty
harassed
$10.
everyone that was
Keem
there
doesn't ban
and broke
anyone
the law.
individually except for Nightmare.
That's true.
I'm not here to justify like the
True.
horrible actions of other people. I'm just explaining
just
from my
think,
perspective
look,
why I was
Ruby,
banned.
here's-
I get like the the Grace stuff is whatever.
Ruby, just listen to me for a second. This is the truth, all right? You got banned from our Discord for being in Grace's server. You have been salty ever since, and you've been talking all kinds of crazy shit about the LCU and me personally since. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, and I
literally
stand
the
by
story.
all
So
of it.
I'm just gonna talk shit. So I'm just gonna talk shit back and tell you you're ugly and you're a crackhead and this and that. I mean,
it doesn't
that's the way it
land.
is. You
And it
talk
doesn't
shit, I'll
land.
talk shit back.
But it does, because look at you.
Okay, well, there's a lot of things that don't land. Like that hair fucking cut for one, dog. Come on, the eyeshadow.
Dude, I really think Ruby was expecting this to go in a different direction. Because why would she be this dressed up? Why would she be like this? What was she expecting? To roast Keem? So far, Keem is the one roasting her.
That's not landing. There's a lot that doesn't land there.
She looks cute today. I think she looks beautiful. I
Thank
saw her getting ready today. She
Your
looked,
mama's going to have to go find another job. An unemployed black man. Another one. Damn, dude. Sucks to be you, bro.
she looked better than she ever looked. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing
Yeah,
vastly
yeah,
better than I
you
was
know,
like a year
yeah.
ago.
So-
Yeah, I've been clean from drugs. Keemstar, please stop lying and telling people I'm on drugs when I'm not, just because you can't handle being criticized. Like, that's so crazy.
Bro, you got to be on drugs with the way you fucking talk online. The shit that you say, the fucking alternate reality you live in, the fucking narratives you spin. I mean, you have to be on
All right, give me an
something that's
example.
altering your brain.
Give me an example and we can unpack it.
Motherfucker, I just did. Just talking about my dog.
I never, ever, ever did that. Ever.
We just need that Reddit
Ever.
post. That's all we need.
All right.
Because
There's
like,
no Reddit post.
All right, well, I guess there's
a fucking lie. Bold-faced fucking lie, and I have receipts of me messaging you, offering my condolences privately because I saw it was fucked up.
Max
people
does
doing
things super chatted
Oh, it doesn't land,
$9.99.
I hope someone produces receipts here.
Ruby should come up on here every once in a while. Why are you arguing about the past? Kim, sorry to tell you, but she's far from ugly. I know something that would land.
damn. Okay. Damn. Well, I have a message here to be fixed. I look back into the old days of the Discord, and one of the things that someone has sent us.
Spawn nightmare, for fuck's sake, dude.
What?
That guy must be desperate.
Remo
as
super
fuck,
chatted
bro.
$10. Let's see those sobriety coins.
Jesus fucking Christ.
She don't got them, bro. And if she had them, she spent them on more crack.
How much crack did Ruby buy with that money?
Well, if you
All right,
fucking
get
listen.
addied out again and try to just fuck randos with your girlfriend that you're not actually marrying.
Okay. You mad?
If you listen to this message.
See, I can get the fucking real you out of you. I just got to keep talking more
Well,
shit,
I mean,
and then
I'm
just
a
be more
person with
transparent.
A wider range.
Oh, look at that. You hear that line? I can get the real you out of you. Maybe Keemstar is interested in working with Ruby. He's just trying to find the way to get the real Ruby out.
Emotion. Sometimes
All you've been doing for the last fucking 6 months is slandering me, slandering my girlfriend, slandering my dog. I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm not gonna be nice. I don't give a fuck.
You don't have any money.
I don't care.
Right. So
I literally told him to bring you up here just so I could fucking say this shit to your face. You're a joke.
if we also get this message as well, this is John messaging people along with the other mods who are messaging people who are friends and in links to server. This is back in the 2nd of February of this year, and he goes, he's reaching out to someone that's just sent me the screenshot at the time. Hey, lol, bro, just reaching out to tell you that interacting with Lynx is a bannable offense in the LCU. She's been slandering Keem pretty hard, and he's tired of all the gay ops as well, so leaking DMs all the time. We're cutting her off from the LCU. Being Lynx's friend on Discord and being in their Discord will result in a ban from the LCU.
Yeah, and that's just fine. I would not want to be in a group that's that high control and bizarre.
No, but that's
Keemstar,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think
But
it's
like,
leader for shit.
looking at that, I remember that they were sending this to everyone that was in their server. So you would have had that message.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that they banned me for links, and that's
Yeah,
the
no,
policy they have, and
but
that's
you're
like
saying like you
unique,
put up the link
you
and
know?
suddenly you were gone, but you would have had that message
Yeah.
before you go back. Are you?
I mean, I knew it was a risk because she was like forbidden, but I thought it would just be retarded.
No, but like
for him,
yes
but
or no?
apparently
Did you
it's
get a
not
message
retarded.
warning you that interacting with links would get you banned?
I don't recall, and I don't care. I don't want to be back in that universe. Keem messaged me saying I'm unbanned.
Dude, I vaguely recall Ruby talking about that message. She knew.
And I'm just not interested.
No,
I'm happy to call in on a video call. But
I get that, but like I said, are you like fucking like aware that those messages came out? Like you're obviously acknowledging that. So like it's
I
kind of
remember getting like messages about like who's a forbidden person. It was, there's a lot of updates around that often. Who's
She's been vague like this because she knows she received it.
shunned and banished
So-
and you're not allowed to speak to.
So you were pre-warned.
I don't recall, but I remember I knew it
I
could
don't recall means yes.
be an issue. So I don't care. I don't even care to argue about the specifics of that because it's just it's obvious what happened. And whether or not that was written in their rules and I broke it, that's fine too. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm happy I broke it. It was a good show and I'm happy to not be in that world and just criticize from afar.
No,
And
that's fair.
somehow-
I just wanted to get the facts out that you were aware that like doing that would have been a bannable offense and you did it anyway. Like that's fine, you did it. Like I'm not arguing you
thought
did it.
It could have been, but I didn't.
Keemstar
I was
joins
surprised
again.
Again, I'm not arguing the semantics
Wait.
of you doing it. Like that's fine, right?
So
You're
there's
like,
a
"Oh,
round
fuck that,
two
do what I
coming
want."
up.
You did it, and obviously you fucked around and found out, kind of thing, right? But what I'm saying is like you were obviously aware.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
I don't
we're gonna-
recall
Yeah.
specifically like that message, but there were a lot of like automated messages at the time, so it's
That's no worries.
highly
I just wanted to make
plausible.
that clear. That's all.
But you know what? I mean, I think it's a good thing, like you said. You got out of the LCU. You're not spurging out as much. You're not going crazy. I mean, I did see you spurg out in Vegas though. You went kind of wild. I mean, I don't even know how you got on the plane when you was going crazy. You was going crazy in that line, getting on that fucking plane.
Dude.
But it doesn't bring you as much stress because you.
Oh, see, I missed that. Was Ruby acting crazy in the line to get onto the plane?
I mean, this is like a daily thing, 2 hours a day, and you deal with all kind of personalities and all kind of people. And like you said, at the same time, you got to deal with.
He joins and brings up D-Dog? Okay, hold on here. Hold on. How much time do we have? Holy shit. We got We got like 2 minutes. I'm gonna make this the fastest fetching water I can do. I'm gonna let it play. Okay, hold on.
The boss, if you don't do something satisfactory, you're gonna get criticized. And you're gonna get. I mean, he like what he do to Nightmare. Like he go crazy on Nightmare. You know what I mean? And it's only certain people that can kind of handle it, and certain people can't handle it. You know what I mean? And for you, it was kind of like it was too much. You know what I mean? And yeah, you never know. You're dealing with personal things.
I'm
Yeah.
happy with the way that everything worked out. So yeah, and I do appreciate that, I was provided a platform. I got a little boost in subs just from that. So I will say, thank you for that aspect. And I met some cool people in the universe, some not so cool people, but it's definitely a mixed bag.
And I'm glad you got a man now. You looking good and stuff like that. What kind of man you got? Is he a Latino?
No, he's a white guy. He's another
Oh.
streamer. Shout out Dalmatian Dog.
Oh, he's another streamer. That's crazy.
Yeah. So,
Like, what kind of streams does he do? Like a Twitch streamer?
he does mostly just kind of like a panel show he'll host. He doesn't even usually do visual on it or have video on most of the time. So
Okay. And how does he what's his feelings about the LCU?
he's not as familiar with it as me, but he does also think that like Keemstar's a bully. Like he's watched my coverage of it and doesn't like how Keem, treats people. It's just not.
He gonna take up for his girl, huh? I'm surprised he didn't want to jump up on panel to take up for you against Keemstar.
Whoa.
I don't even know if I want that.
Whoa. Did I already miss it? Did one of them bring up the boyfriend? Holy crap. No way. What? Hold on. Back up but just a bit, just to see what I missed.
If you don't do something satisfactory, you're gonna get criticized. And you're gonna get. I mean, he like what he do to Nightmare. Like he go crazy on Nightmare. You know what I mean? And it's only certain people that can kind of handle it, and certain people can't handle it. You know what I mean? And for you, it was kind of like it was too much. You know what I mean? And,
water.
Yeah, you never know. You're dealing with personal things.
And for a stream like this, man, I got myself a drink. It's a good show.
I'm happy with the way that everything worked out. So yeah, and I do appreciate that, I was provided a platform. I got a little boost in subs just from that. So I will say, thank you for that aspect. And I met some cool people in the universe, some not so cool people, but it's definitely a mixed bag.
And I'm glad you got a man now. You looking good and stuff like that. What kind of man you got? Is he a Latino?
No, he's a white guy. He's another
Oh.
streamer. Shout out Dalmatian Dog.
Oh, he's another streamer. That's crazy.
Yeah. So,
Like, what kind of streams does he do? Like a Twitch streamer?
he does mostly just kind of like a panel show he'll host. He doesn't even usually do visual on it or have video on most of the time. So
Okay.
It's
And
a
how does he?
panel.
What's his feelings about the LCU?
he's not as familiar with it as me, but he does also think that like Keemstar's a bully. Like he's watched my coverage of it and doesn't like how Keem, treats people. It's just not.
He agrees with Mother. He has to.
Take up for his girl, huh? I'm surprised he didn't want to jump up on panel to take up for you against Keemstar.
All right, I'm ready. I'm set.
Oh,
I'm set. Here we go.
I don't even know if I want that. Honestly, I
is
feel
he
like
like
I
is he like a
could
dude?
completely dominate Keemstar at any moment.
This is
Back when
hilarious.
he loves it.
This is hilarious.
Oh, wait,
no, I had to leave because I have
camera's
a
not even
fucking
on me.
meeting. Again, I have responsibilities and things I do. 1 o'clock meeting every day with LOLCOW Live. But I'm back. So who is your current boyfriend, Ruby?
Well, I don't want to dive too much into that, but
Well, let me ask you a question about your current boyfriend. Didn't he date another streamer online?
no,
He didn't date any other streamer online.
no, not at all.
None. Did he have
No, I
any
met him
relation-
through Grace, and we had all collaborated together, but
Wait, what?
You met him through
he
who?
didn't date. He didn't. Yeah, I met a lot of cool Ava the G. I met quite a few nice people.
So you met your current boyfriend through Grace.
The world works in a funny way sometimes,
and
So
him and-
on
You
love
got Grace's leftovers.
a hopeless place.
him and Grace had a fling, right?
No, they never did though. I mean, you can say that, but this
She
is
cheated on her
absolutely not true.
dad?
She's been, yeah, exactly. She's in a committed relationship already.
Damn.
Wait, your boyfriend used to be with Thorp with Grace?
Well, we both met just through that, you know, being in the audience and collaborating with them.
Did he date Grace?
No, never.
I thought you said he was a streamer. Is that coming?
Oh, not even a fling, no nothing.
No, they met up once for one collab. Like, that's it. And then he's
They met?
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I met up
Yo,
like a few
you guys don't know about this stalker named Ruby. She gets obsessed with people, like so obsessed. She's been obsessed with Grace for forever.
Oh,
And,
hyperfixate. Yeah, sure.
And you know, I'm one of the people that she's obsessed with. That's why she's constantly talking about me, Brantley, my dog. Probably talk about my mail lady next. You're gonna be Keem's
Also,
mail
I
lady's
was
a
a fan
little
of Brantley,
overweight.
but I mean, you can go ahead and scramble her brain, whatever you're doing.
Keem's mail lady's a little overweight, by the way, guys. You do all this shit, bro, and then you just play fucking victim. You're a weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo.
How am I playing victim?
Because you're acting like the
dude,
big me.
Ruby, everyone can see it. Everyone can see that you play victim, okay?
Being Keemstar is just being mean to you, and you did nothing wrong. I mean, that's literally playing victim. What do you mean?
No, I don't. I was actually just saying that I overall am grateful for, you know, the opportunity and being able to like catch some subs from it and stuff. But ultimately, yeah, it's not a universe.
That's what you say when you get fired from a job that you want, okay? Yeah. Even if you go through the interview process and you get fired or not selected, not hired, that's what you say, right? I'm grateful for the opportunity.
would want to be in to that degree. I like criticizing it. You should be happy to have people criticize your channel and having anyone cover your channel at all. You know, I think it's just me and the
this is not the community that she would like to be, but she's been crying that she has been unrightfully banned.
You unbanned me and invited me back. What did I do?
Do you see how these things don't make sense? Like the stories, when you really start putting them side by side.
It's just.
I mean, you tried out like 3 times, and you did try to get back
for one show like a year ago. Like, there's no tried out 3 times. I never begged for a job. He lies. He's lying about me. Show the receipts of me ever saying anything about your dog. That's something I'd ever do.
Let me ask you a question.
And you're a liar because you got nothing on me. I'm so open. I own my past. I own everything. I got nothing to hide.
Let me ask you a question. Why would I
Jam strawberry emoji, super chatted $13.40. I do hyperfixate. Nightmare, is it time for the ducks?
Why would I?
I don't know what that's a reference to, but it's not. I'm just laughing because you got a super chat just cutting it off.
Obsessed, you know, with just talking shit about you and you know, trying to ruin, I guess, your rep or something online. Like what's in it for me?
Obsessed, but I think maybe you experience some kind of like rejection dysphoria, and then you get like kind of fixated on like destroying the person who rejected you.
You didn't reject. Where did you reject me?
I mean, well, I guess, yeah, I was banned from the Discord, so maybe not. But like sexually, you know, you invited me to come over and be fixed with Brantley. Let's read between the lines.
I invited you to come over and be fixed with Brantley?
Whoa.
For 2 weeks. Yep. It was, I mean, it's all public, so.
What? Ruby thinks Ruby thinks she was invited to some sort of threesome with Keemstar and Brantley? What? Whoa. What? How? Based on what? I want you to visit me at my house? I mean, what did he say? Does she say?
You remember that? Or you're drunk?
No, I do not remember that. I don't know what you're talking
There's
about.
receipts for everything. I'm saying. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
We see those receipts.
You said you were wanting me to come stay with you and Brantley.
Yeah. Let's see those receipts. Call her on her bluff, dude. She is bluffing big time.
2 weeks to see if you could fix me to do a show. Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
And then I started pulling away from the Discord way before you banned me. And you were like, "Where you at, bitch?"
Wait.
Oh, I actually missed that retard, Ruby. It's all screenshot.
Okay. You're just talking with no response. All right. If I said that, I can't imagine that being like a true statement.
I was going to say, was this around March because he would have invited you? He was inviting a lot of people.
No, this is before that because I've been out of the Discord since like.
Okay,
February.
so it was all public. So are you saying I said it on a stream?
No, you said it in the Discord like main chat.
I said it in Discord main chat and said what exactly? Well, exactly.
You said that you wanted to have me go stay with you and Brantley for 2 weeks, see if you could fix me for a show. I mean, there's receipts for all of this.
Can you show it?
But fixing you for a show.
Basic reality to that degree.
You basically said Keem
yeah.
wanted
Oh,
to-
here's. I don't know if you caught that. She just admitted she doesn't have the receipts.
Who was coming on that entirely? That would have been the first thing you could have came up with all last night. You could have been like,
I think you'd be denying just like basic reality to that degree.
You basically said Keem wanted to fuck you.
Because
There's so many witnesses that it's
he's
like
literally saying. Well, hold on. Can I talk for a fucking
So
second?
many witness. Your chat, Ruby. Your chat is a lot smaller than Keemstar's chat. I hate to tell you this, honey.
Okay, good lord. Okay, you're saying that I said this in main chat. If I said this in main chat, I think a lot of people would have those fucking screenshots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadow Gamer of the Damned, he can pull them up pretty quickly, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't rely on Game of the Damned. That motherfucker is shit with evidence.
Oh shit! The fact that he even knew who Gamer of the Damned was. Who? Wait, does Gamer of the Damned come from like LOLCOW universe? Oh wait, he does. Dude, what the hell? I saw him on the other stream, on Ruby's stream, and he's wearing a LOLCOW live jacket. Gentlemen, yeah, that is the fan. Gamer of the Damned is the fan for LOLCOW Live Universe. Okay, so that's what you get. A mentally retarded British guy.
When did I say this? And when did I say this?
Find it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude! They're just talking nonstop. When did I say this? What's the time frame?
It was whenever I was in the Discord for like a month, so it was during that time.
It's like December, January.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're lying. You are just straight up fucking lying.
You were probably drunk and said it, but yeah, I'm not.
Okay,
lying.
well, you were probably drunk and admitted to 9/11. How about that? There we go. Like, you know what? It's just a false allegation, retard.
Okay.
Like, is there
no,
a
because
fucking
it's
proof?
screenshotted and was witnessed by many people, so it just is what it is. You can lie.
But where is
Like
it?
how you lie
But
about-
yeah, where is it? Witnessed by who? You mentioned Gamer of the Damned, but he doesn't count. Who cares what he has to say?
No,
saying
can you
anything else.
get the screenshot?
Honestly, Gamer of the Damned is so irrelevant. I get him confused between Dancing with the Sun. And no offense to Dancing with the Sun. No offense at all. What I'm saying is, bro, like dancing on the sun or with the sun, to me is just like a chatter. You know, he panels up sometimes on Ruby stuff, and RA says his thing, but you know, he's not really in the game. You know, Gamer of the Damned is like who? Stevie. It would mean more if she said Stevie knew. Maybe.
Please, we need to see
Like,
these.
where is it? This is.
Aussie
this
Master
is what
Super
you feel
chatted
when you-
$9.99. Ruby is a case study of too much Tylenol while he pregnant.
Oh.
This is what you deal with when you deal with Ruby. She just says shit. And I got all the proof and I got all the receipts. Show it.
Yeah,
She-
we definitely need to see that because that
She can't
I
produce
feel
anything,
like that
man.
would be something that would be held up because someone, especially with the mermaid thing, that would have been brought back up.
oh yeah.
Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, and I've never heard this.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
I'm
before
hitting up
we-
someone who tends to have a lot of screenshots. This is from like a year ago. I didn't know he'd be just.
She has to hit up someone she talked to like what, a year ago for these screenshots? Okay. Come on now. What are we doing here? There's nothing.
Denying reality that's been witnessed by everyone who was there at the time.
No one knows what you're talking about, Ruby.
And I know there are screenshots. I just tagged someone in my Discord to see if they
Bro,
can
I
pull it
think
up.
if I just more than screenshots.
just have to
I
believe
feel like
you.
if I said something like that, I was inviting you for a threesome. That's what you're accusing me of,
Well,
right?
That was
If
the
I
sub-
did that,
Oh, he's Welsh? Oh, dude, I'm an American who's never been over there. I don't know all the places over there like how you probably wouldn't know where all the states are at. Okay. You know? Probably. You probably know where Texas, where California, and where maybe Florida's at. But do you know where Montana's at? What is Montana? Is that even a state? Did I just make that up? No.
I think this would be common knowledge that I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me it is. Like I didn't know.
Find Wisconsin.
That would be in question.
It's just not true. It's just not true.
I mean, I'll I'm happy if I can get the receipts, I will happily show them. But I stand
then-
by that, and anyone who was in the
I mean,
Discord at the time would know that.
Okay, well, here's the other issue. Anybody can fucking fake a fucking a message in Discord too.
Doing cover. Okay, sure.
Well, what
Did
do
I
you
fake
mean?
the message
They
of
can.
saying I'm sorry about your dog? Did I fake that message?
Look, I'll find the fucking Reddit thing. Eventually, it's going to take me some fucking time. But
Me
you did
too,
say
and I
that
don't
you
really
have
have
to
to on Reddit. I
because you
post-
pissed off Brantley. I'm still talking. All right, you pissed off fucking Brantley to the point where she's like, "I'm done with that bitch." She came to me crying, said Ruby was saying
That's
this
me.
about our dog. Again, I'm talking. Do you
Let him
know that
finish
I'm in the
his
middle
Again,
of a
I'm
fucking sentence?
Just let him finish.
All right.
Don't interrupt Lord Keemstar. He doesn't like it. He's not very warm to that. I'm actually believing Keemstar on this. I think Ruby did say something mean about his dog. I mean, Ruby is known to do stuff out of anger. Guys, press 1 if you think Ruby made fun of Keemstar's dead dog. Press 2 if you think she didn't. At this point, I mean, where are you at? I'm at a 1.
She came here very upset at what you said. All right.
Didn't
I
say it.
confronted. Okay. All right. I'm done. Go fuck yourself.
Let him
Get her off my show.
I'm done. Go fuck yourself. Is that it? Oh, that's it. She gets booted, and she doesn't come back on.
All right,
Get her off my
offline.
channel now.
Okay.
Get her off my fucking
No
channel
worries.
now.
No worries.
Get her off
All
my
right,
channel.
no worries. I'm doing it
All
now.
right, well, thanks for having me up, Nightmare.
Get
Your
her
mom
the
was
fuck
Appreciate it.
off my
Keemstar,
fucking
yeah, well,
channel.
Brantley,
Get the
I never
fuck
said
off
anything about
my
your dog, and I never
channel.
would.
Okay. Well, that was
Well, there we have it. So yeah, well, in the first half of that whole thing, it sounded like it was a job interview, right? Very cozy, very friendly. But when Keemstar joined, man, it was fire. It was pretty good. It really was. I enjoyed that a lot. Wow. Maybe a little too much, though. Maybe I enjoyed that a little too much. Now, I don't know if you caught this, but Ruby did a walking stream like she does. And she talked about what she thought about the whole experience. Is this a win for her or a lose or loss? Is it a loss for her? What do you guys think? By the way, shout out to the chat. Shout out to those who are active in the chat. Alex Shield Jones, Alexander III, Anon J, Armani. You know, Armani Code is an excellent cologne, dude. East Coast Podcast, Get Crack for Me, Junk, Killer Tony, Kiss Me, Mandalorian. Don't. Milcow, how's it going, Milcow? NDR, Willie Yo, Wood, Stone, and Steel. All right, good to see you guys here. Now, let's check this out. Definitely a loss. Yeah, I thought so too. But I think Ruby sees it a different way. Let's see.
I just had my appearance on LOLCOW test. I think I did pretty well. I think I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Me and Keem got in a back and forth. It got pretty heated. And it's like, it's possible maybe Brantley saw something she thought I did. I would hope it's not just a bold-faced lie. Yeah. The dog thing, and anyone who watches my channel, they know I'm not like, I don't go after people's pets, okay? Especially not when they pass. I feel bad. I'm a little, you know. But yeah, overall, I thought Nightmare and Your Mama were pretty fair to me. So I'm glad I got like the platform to kind of
Nightmare.
show that I'm not exactly the person they portray me to be, or have in the past portrayed me. And then I just in general, I feel like I'm in a much better spot than I was then. So yeah, I think I feel good about it. Ruby got invited to Keemstar's house to become a I mean, I am certain that happened. It's hard to just randomly on the fly pull up screenshots from.
But now she's saying she's pretty sure it happened. Did it happen or did it not? Whoa. That freeze frame, buddy. That was completely accidental. Wow, not a good angle.
Year ago, I have thousands of screenshots, but I'm sure they could be found because there's like many people saw it, and like I'm glad some people in the chat were confirming it. You know, thanks, Gamer. I'm glad you enjoyed it. W, yeah, and I feel like chat liked me, so really, yeah, that went about as good as it could have gone. You know, so now it's time to go for a walk. You know, unpack, talk with the chat for a bit. Yeah, because it's my day off, so I can do whatever. It's like the sun came out, so I don't know if I even need maybe a light jacket. Well, I'm wearing a light jacket, though. Let me put on this fleece. A lot of people in chat were criticizing Keem. Yeah, I mean, I stand on business, man, you know? I think my critiques are valid. I'm glad I got to express them, and maybe they'll be taken into consideration or something they'll maybe be more careful with. Just the
LOLCOW live audience just wants to see Ruby there as a character. Hell, I would like to see her join the LOLCOW live universe because I think it would be interesting. Ruby bringing her crash out energy would be great. They could use that.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I said everything I needed to say. Nothing, the tech worked fine, hallelujah. But yeah, I feel pretty good about it. Get your 10K steps in, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, I felt just like good and just like confident and
I need another
ready
one
to
of those
rock,
nicotine
you know?
patches. Can't quit it.
Even though it was like fucking early. I'm like now a early person. I've been waking up at like 8 pretty consistently. Got these glasses. These are new glasses because mine broke. We'll see how long they last. Let me grab my fanny pack. Weird. And honestly, I think, like, I would talk to Keemstar for like a minute after the show because I forgot to leave the call. So, because I'm a Discord idiot, people, okay? I didn't end the call and Keem was still on it. So I walk back in my room and I just hear Keem's voice, hello, hello. I was like, thank God I didn't like start changing there or like say anything. I don't know what I could say that would be crazier than what I say publicly, but. All right, let me, oh yeah, fanny pack, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, and get some steps in.
Get
Looks
our
like the sun
steps
came out,
in.
so it'll be a little nicer out. Over my cap, go full incognito. Dude, fuck. Oh, I should have brought out, I have that LOLCOW live hat that's like signed by all of them that someone just randomly sent me, like a former person in that universe. Oh, let me set up.
And I guess why would you have that? A LOLCOW live hat that's signed by everybody. A hat that's worth no value. I mean, you could just burn that thing. She should do like a King TL stream and she should just burn that mother, you know?
Set up a redirect on this before I like being able to redirect.
Dude, I'm going to tell you this much. Like, watch this whole thing, okay? We're going to watch it together. I'm going to do very few interruptions and see if you guys come to the same conclusion I did. After watching this, I was like, you know what? If Keemstar came with her with an offer, I think she would. Even all the stuff she had said in the past. I mean, she didn't get dolled up and looked like she was at a job interview for no reason. But just watch this. Watch what she says.
Chats. Just go in my studio. Also, Olmec is not banned anywhere. I could not find any banning anywhere of them. There's like 4 people banned. It's not in my ban
Hey,
list.
Pavilion Inn. How's it going?
Okay, content.
See, I'm learning how to
And
read.
honestly, I like to argue. Keemstar likes to argue. I feel like it's broadly a mutually beneficial situation. I hope I don't ever want to be like stressing people out too much or being too harsh, but you know, I'm gonna say my piece.
You got dot up very.
All right.
You got dot up extra for that.
Redirect for this. No, I'm not SpaceX daughter. It's a stage name that I came up with, just something that would have good search engine results. How to redirect? Who should I redirect to after this? Here's John Gall. Oh, Big Patience would be a great redirect. My test is gonna be ending. That was nice. I got to redirect some people from my chat in there. Worked out. Hi. Exactly. EFD 306.
Hey, Ruby, how's it going,
Pocket
friend?
says it was good content. WB, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, and when we talked after, it wasn't even hostile. It was just kind of like, you know, whatever. You know, I'll still be a critic, you know, and somebody who watches. But yeah, I try to be fair. I try to be fair, people, not too biased in any way. All right, my fanny pack.
But still critic, not go hard. You know, don't want to burn it too much. Just kind of criticize here and there. Okay. All right.
Hey, Gobbledy. Z-Star changed my role in Discord to questionable.
Like, Ruby, I would say just go Kino Casino route and just burn burn the bridge completely. Just go hog wild with the Keemstar LOLCOW live stories. Keep it going. I mean, that whole like threesome thing was good. The dog dying thing, you might as well be evil. It'd be like, the reason why Keemstar's dog died is because he didn't take care of it. If he took care of it, it would have died. Brentley is too busy sucking his dick that the dog died. How about that? It's easy to do. If she wasn't so busy playing Candy Crush on her fucking phone, she would have been able to stop the dog from jumping into the lake and drowning. And then you could do like, because he's not going to sue you. You don't have any money. Don't worry about it. You could do like thumbnails, be like, Brentley killed her dog, or did Brentley kill the dog? I can already see it now, man. Why am I so obsessed with Mad? Mad, yes. Obsessed, no.
Z-Star. No, Gamer's like the MVP today. He got me some screenshots because I knew I had the dog
Mad
thing.
in the Looney sense.
I just knew I sent private condolences. It's just really not my style, to go. Even if I'm really upset with him, I don't usually go that far. It's more, All right, keys.
Because they're not your friends. They're not ever going to be your friends. Like, you might as well just have fun with it. See it for what it is. They're not even people. They're a brand.
I'll fix it, Gamer. You deserve an MVP role right now.
Oh, you're a celebrity, Ruby.
That was good to at least get some screenshots on the fly,
Talk
while the
about
show was still live.
celebrities here.
So, yeah, this definitely happened. Thirsty bitch. Okay, now I just need to walk up there. It's my day off. Maybe I'll smoke weed. The world's my... Oh, I need a new weed pen. Let's just go to the fucking store. Thanks.
Ruby, I do find you entertaining.
All the usernames are different.
And I mean that.
Triple checking out my keys for sure. I'm so afraid to leave them.
You're fun.
But yeah, I'm glad. I feel like I got to hit on my main contentions and.
Here, I'll tell you what. I feel like Ruby's getting a misunderstanding. There's some positive attributes I could say about Ruby. She's wild. I like her wild energy. She's very fun, very entertaining. While I said violence is wrong, I actually do like it when she's violent. I like it when has a raw energy, okay? And yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think Ruby's giving Janet's mom core. Weird how they're showing chat names. I know. This has happened before on YouTube, and then I went back, but yeah, I don't really get it. Oh well. All right, let's go for a little walk. Weird.
I want the Ruby universe.
A silly person. Yeah, actually, Nightmare and Obama were quite nice to me, and I thought they, worked good as hosts. They pushed me and stuff, but not like in a rude way. I thought they did a good job. It was good content. So.
Yeah, Ruby, Matt could teach you martial arts, dude.
Moment, random thing. Just because I was in the chat yesterday, so. It's not every channel that's weird. Oh. I wonder if there's like a way I can change the settings.
That is probably true, Alex Hill Jones. And actually, that is a compliment, because that is a good skill, because not every woman can. And to be fair, Ruby, I'm not a misogynist. I'm a chauvinist. Different. There's not a lot of men who know what they're even doing down there. Okay? Not on a dude, but on a chick. You know what I'm saying? Okay? There's a lot of men out there who don't know their way around the pink.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely cleared up a bit. It's a beautiful day. Hopefully the stream doesn't
You got to get in that like you're hungry. You got to get in that like you're hungry, and you're like, well, yeah, you work it all. Don't be afraid. Don't just stare at it. Eat it. Okay? That's what you got to do.
cut out. Oh, I know what to do. When I go to the bodega, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Nah,
Ruby,
whatever.
that's old news.
I think of a way.
That was one stream.
Disconnecting because I don't know.
One
Sometimes
morning
it just
stream.
doesn't like reconnect. No, Donkey Kong, no, don't do hard drugs. It's never. It's just never ever the right thing to do. There's literally no situation where the productive or good thing to do is drugs. But hey, I've been there, so can't judge. But I'm judging.
Shake it, baby.
Wonder how Ruby will blame me
Hope you
for
have a great day.
everything
Thank you.
again.
Plate of wings. There's always a way. I can think of a way. I can't help myself with a plate of wings, dude. Like that, but that's just the name. That's nothing to do with you other than the name. Oh, that is my guilty pleasure right there. Plate of hot wings, man. Getting me hungry.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. I'm surprised I feel so energized because I didn't sleep that much.
You know what, too, Ruby? Here's another compliment. Your walking streams. No one does it as good as you on the walking streams. I mean this. Here, full cam. I mean this. No one does it as good as you. You're the best at it. You really are. Like, you can narrate as you go on the fly. I don't know how you do it. You just know how to just talk about nothing, yet about something at the same time. That's a skill, Ruby. Yeah. LOLCOW Live missed out. Anyway, see, look, handing out compliments too. We like your walking streams.
Shake it, baby.
Everything is always Mystery Man's fault, I guess.
Well, that's the thing about being a mystery man, dude. You're kind of like mysterious, kind of like can't figure you out. They don't know what side you're on, Can't really tell.
You're just hyped up from the show. But it was good. I haven't been on a show like that in a minute. You do have a short on your channel of screenshots when Keem first banned you and it was in Grace's super. Got it. All right.
You know what? By blood sports logic, Keemstar's the one who got the L ultimately. He's the one who left. Okay? All right. Blood sports 101. The first person to leave the ring loses, no matter what. He was going at you hard, Ruby. He was throwing it all in the beginning. He was hitting you hard left and right. You saw that. You were there. But he couldn't stay around. And not even he could produce receipts about the dog. Now, we don't know what happened, But you stayed the whole way. You stayed the whole time. But the thing is, Keemstar doesn't operate in blood sports rules. He wasn't ever really blood sports. He was only on the kill stream every now and then. And honestly, he wasn't really what was important.
Can you just anyone who has screenshots, can you just post them in my Discord? Any proof or eyewitness testimonies that but whatever. Honestly, he kind of backed down on the dog thing. So he was like, okay, maybe that was an alt account, or maybe it's a lie, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If he's just stopped telling people that I did that, because I don't know, it's just so antithetical to what I like. Thank you so much, LOLCOW Rejects. When does the house hunting begin? You want help? I'm not. It's gonna be not for a while, because it's just too soon to know what's gonna be on the market when my lease ends. But I have an idea of what I would like. Just something small. I just want to own my own place, and then just have a keep.
The dog thing was a lie. Oh well, I wouldn't be surprised there.
Pulling up the cope walk. It's a victory lap, baby. But I'm glad we have someone to be an open critic in the chat. Always welcome, kind of. Wow, beautiful.
And Ruby, I have a question for you. Like, how do you do it? Your signal's always good. Like when I walk around my little block, man, my signal looks like shit. Who do you use? Who's your cell phone provider? You know, I have a T-Mobile. Maybe that's the problem. Man, yeah, my walking streams look like shit, so I stopped doing them.
Beautiful New Haven. A place big enough for you and a dog. Exactly.
And I couldn't stop ranting about the Jews.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. And I don't... it is great being in Haven, just so close to everything. But I don't really need to be in the city life anymore. I rarely go out, like, to, like, bars or anything downtown. So...
AT&T? Well, maybe I need to switch.
Unfinished, why'd you hold back? Do you think I did? Do you think I did? I was trying to be, like, fair and reasonable. And, like, you know, I don't know. I was just trying to get my points across as effectively as possible, I guess.
Like, Keemstar already made up his mind. He sees you as a Grace associate. That's pretty much what it is, dude. You're, like, he's not interested. He doesn't want that. Besides, here's the thing, too. Like, Keem couldn't control you. Keem doesn't know what he's doing. If you really wanted Ruby to be a star on LOLCOW Live, he would just let her be her. Like that nightmare guy, whatever his name is, he had the idea, but whatever. All right, Ruby, you should create your own universe.
Did I hold back? Do Keem's fans genuinely enjoy him or did ironically dislike him?
The boys got their
I'm
universe.
sure it's a mix of both.
Hey, thanks for the 5.
Take it, baby.
Hey, Play to Wings. How's it going, man?
Ruby, remember when you lied on me and Armani? You told your audience complete BS about us and now you're crying about lies. Grow up. Karma sucks.
Oh, yeah, when you lie on someone, expect someone else to lie on you. Yep. The Rubiverse. Yeah. It has a good name. It could be her. I guess Ava. I'm not sure what she does anymore. She streams. Low. I know the boys, you know, it's not really a universe. It's kind of a loose thing. You know? It's how it's meant to be. Just whatever. It's just whatever.
You know, I do think he's a good performer. You know, I enjoy the LOLCOW. I can't watch LOLCOW live without keeping it, honestly. And I think Brantley is gorgeous. Yeah. I've always been a Brantley supporter, low-key. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, kid.
Hey, Ruby, you need to put a Z at the end of that. E-Boys with a Z. Hurricane Pyro came up with the branding. I think it's going to stick. E-Boys. Yeah, we need to find new e-girls because Ruby is by herself. And to have this, like, big showdown, we got to have, you know, more people. Right now, it just looks like a bunch of boys picking on Ruby. That's not how it's supposed to be. You know? But whatever.
Now we house hunting. I missed everything. We have to cover everything after work. Well, not quite yet, but
cyberbullying, Ruby.
Once my lease is up,
there's Dalmatian Dog. Oh, Dalmatian Dog is your lap dog. Oh, next when Dalmatian Dog meets up with you again, can you have him wear like a Dalmatian Dog costume? He's sitting in your lap and you pet him. That would be hilarious.
It's very improbable that I'll be renewing it. And, you know, I'll have access to money that can go towards something meaningful and important in my life. I don't know, it's weird. But it's all like in trust accounts right now. I can't even really access it, which is for the best because I'm fucking retarded with money. But we're working on it, people. Winner, thank you. I'm just 100%. You could have went after Keem. He was personally. I thought I was. We were like both like yelling, talking over each other. But I didn't want to just seem like a bitter hater too, because that plays right into his narrative, you know. And I don't know. But yeah, I was just trying to. I don't know. Hey, what's up, KTB? Jake says, I live in a small farm town, Alabama. The nature is pretty. I'll take the city life any day. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like being in like a small city, but I don't know. When I was younger, it was, my social life was my priority, just constantly going out and doing things. And now I'm like a little older and tired and just want to chill, man. I just want to be in nature, that oxygen, those trees. So, yeah, we're going to go get a Red Bull and I think a weed pen because mine are dead. Well, I have like one that's like 2 puffs in it. I have a couple that are like basically dead, and they're just kind of like lying around, but we need something. And I had a full one somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Keem says you guys are good now. I mean, honestly, yeah,
Wait, Keem says you guys are good now? Whoa. Is that true, Ruby? Did Keem say you guys are good now? Wait. Ruby, are you guys good? You and Keemstar good?
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. The conversation was fairly friendly afterwards, and I think it's like it's part of an.
Yes, NDR. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, exactly. Cruella DeVille. Yeah. Cruella DeVille. Yeah. Ruby could pull that off. Do you have a white wig? Now, Dalmatian might like this a little too much. This might open a kink for him. Which is great, because really, honestly, Dalmatian Dog seems very milquetoast and boring. My interest in Dalmatian Dog is when he's like ranting about how like North Korea is like the best place ever and how there's drones everywhere.
Ecosystem to have like critics and like, I try to be fair, but I definitely have popped off. Make detox every time. Jeremy's live on John Gall's channel. Oh shit! Forgot about that. Interesting. They're in person live together? Yeah, I'm with Keem. I think it's like I said my piece, he said his. I clarified things that were untrue, my perspective of things, and it is what it is, Hey, what's up, Chava?
That's right. You are the cosmos. I am a dead man.
Dude, seriously, I'm such a boomer with Discord. It was just, I swear to God, I walked in my room and heard like Keem's voice. Hello. I was like, what the heck? That's funny.
Yeah, I think, I'm looking at the chat too. I think Plate of Wings has a problem of you calling him a Nazi. He's not a Nazi. He just, he just has questions about the Jews, A lot of people do. Doesn't make him a Nazi. There's different levels, he has questions about them. He has questions that he feels like there's not really an answer to because it's a topic you can't really explore. He doesn't want to gas them. He doesn't want to put them in concentration camps. He doesn't do his Sig Heils every morning like a good Nazi. I know that because I do a FaceTime call with him in the morning and I do the Sig Heils. He doesn't. Okay. That one did not land. Okay, sorry. But yeah. Anyway, does Plate of Wings even know the 14 words? Is that what it is? The 14 words? The 1488? What is it? I don't even know what that stuff is, dude. Questions that need a final solution. Well, it means solution like a mathematical equation to get to the real number. That could be part of it.
Shake it, baby.
Ruby also called Armani a black Nazi.
A black Nazi? What? That's impossible. A black Nazi? That doesn't even make any sense. Ruby, they didn't allow blacks to join the Nazi party. What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. That's like something you'd see in a Hollywood movie. You watch too many movies, Ruby.
But yeah, I think he, even though it's like, it is a real fight and there's real conflict there, I think he does That's what his shows are really about. He likes that kind of.
I think he's referencing something that was in Delicious Server about maybe a message or something saying that Delish has Nazis in her server. Which, I mean, guys, for the right price, maybe Delish could, she likes to cosplay. Could she cosplay in one of those nice Hugo Boss uniforms? That would be sexy. That would be fucking hot. Hey, say what you will about them, all right? Yeah, about the Nazis. The uniform was sick as fuck, dude. They won as far as uniforms go. They do have they had some awesome fucking uniforms. Don't tell me that wasn't sick as shit, dude. There's a man, for something about that fucking time, dude. They hit it just right. The right fucking uniform to be the ultimate bad guy, you know? They're dripping in fucking style. Wow. But saying that, does that make me a Nazi? I'm not a Nazi. I don't like Nazis. Yeah, Hugo Boss, he set the standards. Yeah. I mean, everyone else is wearing bullshit. All right, thanks for the 30
Shake it, baby.
bucks. Holy shit.
Ruby knows the truth and they definitely let those people in N triplet knows full well.
Oh, but they let black people into the Nazi party? Wow. How many black people were there in Germany? The one black German guy? I don't know. I don't know about that one, King TL. Hey, but for the right King TL, for the right price, would you wear one of those uniforms? Well, you already know I probably would for the right price. You know, you'd have to censor out the logo because, you know, that logo's not good. Just because the uniform looks good, you know. Of course, I'd be bossing you guys around my fake German accent, which I'm not going to say right here or use right here because I'll save that for later if it ever happens. Anyway.
You know, they're very drama focused, so
Armani,
I don't know, I feel like it's like a win-win, basically.
Rudiger. Thanks for the $30, King TL.
Very nice. What are people sending me links to? I can't open it on my phone. I'm like outside. But yeah, everyone post oh yeah, I told you, why am I such a retard? Post everything publicly on my Discord. Oops. Hopefully I'm not disconnecting chat. Oh, thank you so much, Titus.
Shake it, baby.
Buddy Hugo
right,
Boss,
people,
the
am I
nice
here?
style.
Yeah, absolutely, King TL. Hugo Boss, been my style. Dude, he knows how to make uniforms, man. He does. He knows good clothing, man. Good clothing all the way around. And you know what? If there wasn't anything... I mean, how did we get to the moon, supposedly? Supposedly. You know, if you want to believe that. How did we get there? With the evil, secret Nazi tech. Holy shit. What the fuck? What? What about that Volkswagen people like to drive? Huh? You know what a Volkswagen was, right? It was the people's car. Yeah, that was a Nazi thing. So if you own a Volkswagen, does that mean you're a Nazi? Ah. I do like some German beer. German beer goes hard, dude. That's the real shit. Everything else is like, it's like a shadow of that, you know?
No, still frozen. Oh, am I back, people?
Shake it, baby.
Stream sourcing. Yeah, I
Ruby
pulled
should have
the.
dated King instead of
I had to
DDog
put the
SMH.
YouTube app.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And let me just say this. Ruby, I know you say you are in love with D-Dog, but we both know King TL could satisfy you more. Okay? Come on, man. Come on. You're probably afraid it might get you into drugs again or whatever, but you know he would be a good fuck. You know he would.
Like not in the forefront. Hopefully that worked. Back, awesome. Yeah, I guess when I go into the bodegas, I just have to have the stream like not going and just like for a second. But thank you so fucking much, Titus. Titus says, I don't care where the Keemstar for always supporting. You're an amazing supporter, and I very much appreciate it. Very generous. What's up, people? Keem says, oh yeah, I hear that. Test the signal near your place before moving. I mean, eventually I'm gonna get like Starlink or something. Like I'm willing to throw down money to be able to make better content, you know, because I enjoy it. I just want to see, how far it could go. Is the signal over here? Is this still good? It's so random.
The signal's great.
I got
yeah, Ruby, dude. Like this stream right here, really good quality, great. You know, I come from like shit quality. Okay, even this stream here, I don't know how good the quality is. But like, no, your walking streams are great. Like, honestly, I mean that.
Weed pen?
I'm not your enemy,
there's like
Ruby.
all those parakeets in
I just
there.
like to mess.
It's really weird.
I like to joke around.
Sometimes you hear about like a bodega cat, but like, bodega birds is a new one for me. Got a little marijuana pen.
I like to fuck around.
So it's like windy. Goodness. Let's just come back this way. I'm not going there. Oh, okay. We're doing more ketamine studies. Let's go. I mean, I don't have alcohol use disorder, but.
Hey, thanks for the $5, dude.
And yes, we would have been the best together, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. And you know what? It is what it is. And I'm glad King TL moved on, and we'll be fine. Thank y'all so much. And guys, we reached the goal. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I forgot to make the stream ad no ads. That's my bad. We reached the goal monthly too. Every stream from now to the end of the month will have no ads. So at least I'll have it on the option of no ads. If YouTube slides one in, you let me know, and we'll I don't know. I guess we'll complain.
Hey, why would I'm not. No. Golly. It's so old of me. Rudog will need good signal for the streaming. Absolutely. Been loaded. It's time for Ruby to have her own atelier salon studio crypto thing. Rudog sounds like the latest chill dog. Alright, I'm just trying to open this. Hopefully this is
that their
a good
pet name?
It'll last me a long
Rudog?
time. But I'm glad I didn't like smoke or anything before the interview. I wanted to be like, mentally sharp. Because it's that kind of interaction can be confusing to navigate, especially when there's like an audience of 1,000 people who are potentially hostile. But I feel like the chat was very, very cool to me. So
yeah, actually, some of the chat was actually on Ruby's side. They were telling Keemstar, hey, give Ruby a chance here. They just like the energy.
How's Sissy doing? I haven't checked in on Sissy's face in a minute, but I just stole her name because it's good search engine results or whatever. W Ruby, thank you. We're having the, and it's like, I think it was.
I use an ad blocker anyway.
Thanks for the $2. And YouTube tells me I'm not allowed to promote that, but yes, you do. As you guys probably know how to do. Am I within the lines of TOS on that one? Yeah. You guys should. I mean, ads can be a problem. I mean, ads are all over the place, man. I mean, they're putting ads in people's cars now. I mean, you would have to buy one of those models. They're putting ads on people's refrigerators now. But you would have to buy one of those models. So, guys, be aware of that. I don't know if you know that.
Just, been love. I was just on LOLCOW test, like in like a major, kind of like heated argument with Keemstar. But I think overall it was a really good stream. They asked some good questions, and yeah, it's hard to like remember exactly every detail from like a year ago, but I do distinctly remember certain things like quite clearly.
Getting the invite for the threesome.
Are you talking to Keem today? This is just a new plan to make the worst impossible monetize the circus. You're being exploited for content. I'm not joining the universe. I didn't even join the Discord.
No, she's being exploited for content. It is the game, dude. Okay, LOLCOW Live is going to use her for content, and she's going to talk about it for content. It is what it is. You know, I think Ruby made a good decision to go on there because it creates content, and you can just talk about it. And sure, fine, yeah, that's cool. Sure, I like that. And the fact that Ruby stayed, even after what Keemstar was saying, I mean, because Keemstar was getting, he was out of the gate, dude. We all heard that. Like, he was going hard on Ruby. And you could tell it was kind of getting to her a little bit. She was kind of shaky a little bit. It was kind of, you can kind of see it. But that could have just been the adrenaline, maybe some anxiety, some nervous energy, but she got into it.
But I don't mind being like
Ben would have crashed
I don't mind
out.
calling into shows or anything like that, but it's not for me. I hope it says a charge. No, it's not even charged. No.
Yeah, I hate that when you have to charge it.
Just kidding. I'm so much more aware of like coughing since I've been with D-Dog. Call it Ruby Reality. Did she ever open that OF? Yeah, that ship sailed like that ship is sailed quite a while ago.
I don't know, Ruby. There's still a market. Ruby, if you opened up an OnlyFans, you would still get some customers. I mean, I would tell people why even pay for it when, I mean, these OnlyFans chicks give out content for free. I mean, they give out samples, but the samples are most of the time the whole thing anyway. I don't know if you guys ever bought the bullet. Bought the bullet, bit the bullet, and subscribed to an OnlyFans girl. I did that once. And it was like, why did I do this? It's the same content that she was giving out for free. Okay? And I was like, why? That is the dumbest thing.
Quite a while ago, I just like doing YouTube and working in the bookstore and trying to live a more wholesome, simple life. Simple kind of
Drew,
life.
get cracked. Absolutely. I don't know if Ruby's still in the chat. Ruby, especially with your blue eyes, you'd be like, what's her name? Isla the Tormentor, okay? You could be a very smoking hot cosplaying Nazi chick. You could be, okay? Yeah, that's why I made that video. yeah. I learned, and I had to warn the other boys, the other men out there. Okay.
But thank you guys for all the W's. Love to see it. Dude, I didn't even mean to work that angle of it. It just came up and I was defending it. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's whatever. I don't want to start any more shit right now. But yeah, I would agree with you. Because that's like not a big contention I even have with them. It's like, he would get drunk and just say like stuff like that in the Discord, I just remembered it, and since he denied it, I was like, and like, yeah, I think there was some kind of like something there. I don't know, because yeah, I do trigger him, but maybe it's just my personality. I think he likes getting triggered too. He misses getting triggered by Becky. Pocket says it was good drama, nice move.
Does King want to talk? All right. King, if you want to talk, I could bring you on panel. Is King still here? I'll probably be wrapping up in about 15 minutes or so. I mean, if King wants to talk, we can have a little panel part. I have a meeting in the morning. Coffee related business, man. It's crazy what's going on now. Not only do I supply the coffee that's high quality, I am now in charge of fixing their coffee makers, which is weird. I'm not. That's it's weird what's going on.
The Lynx call exposed. Hey, Wrestling. Hello, Ruby. Ross on the LOLCOW test. Thank you so much. Yeah. I feel really good about it. So, yeah, now the whole day is ahead of us, so I'm not sure. I'm just going to walk around for a bit. I got my Red Bull, weed pen. We'll do a couple laps, and then maybe I'll, I don't know, like lie down and try to take a nap or something.
See, that's the thing, Ruby. You do a couple laps. I don't know how like, when you walk, is it like a mile, 2 miles? Because I usually do like a mile a day.
Keem is a gooner that will do sexy talk randomly. Yeah, I mean, dude, and the joke about Brantley being 19, I wasn't like trying to say he's a PDF at all. I was just like exaggerating as a joke the age gap they have, because he was calling someone else for an age gap, and I was like, isn't Brantley like 19? Just kind of, yeah, like jokingly. I know she's not 19, and she's like in her early 20s. I didn't think it was.
And Keem is like what, 40 or something? How old is Keem? He's an old guy. King's Nuggets. He's a nugget.
That crazy of a joke, but yeah, it can be hard to tell via text if someone's like joking or like being mean-spirited, because it can look the same. But I've never had any shade for Brantley, really. Weird day. Brantley is basically 19. Pocket, he says she's 25. Well, he said she's almost 25. She's 24 right now.
I mean, mentally, I've heard Bentley talk mentally, and I don't have any problem saying this because I'll never work with LOLCOW Live or whatever. Mentally, Bentley is like 15, okay? Mentally, she is probably at 15, yeah, but maybe 14. Okay.
So it's like, yeah, and I don't care about I really don't care about their age gap. It was just a joke because he said something like that. But honestly, I mean, it all worked out. I got a nice opportunity to say my piece on LOLCOW test, and yeah, like, I think it went well, and yeah. Ben Lowe says, sarcasm is hard to convey via text. Yeah, and like a lot of times, I'll just be like...
Is that the age gap, 35 and 27? Oh, that's nothing. If that's the age gap, that ain't nothing, dude.
I don't know. Y'all see me in the chat, but most of the time I'm like giggling, just being ridiculous.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph. It's Brantley. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still gonna say Bentley. That's how much I care. Brantley.
But I get that can be confusing for people. Sunny says you can dish it, but can't take it. What do you mean? I just went up and took it.
Yes, guys, I'm Brantley.
I was the one kicked off, not the other way around. Sunny.
Oh, those raccoons are sneaky motherfuckers, dude.
Still pawn shop.
Don't chase the raccoon.
I cash all my checks there.
Don't chase the raccoon, dude.
Yeah, like,
that raccoon will bite you, and you'll get rabies, man. That's how that works.
Get the money, cash really quickly. Look at all these leaves. What did I do yesterday? I had a night shift at the bookstore. Came home, watched some of the Thorp crash out. That was crazy. I made a bunch of clips on Celebrity Clips. Chad Gaming, long-term what? And also, I don't feel I was exploited for content at all. Like,
all right,
I'm allowed to call into shows. I don't think it's like the craziest thing in the world.
We got the most of this because now she starts kind of like looping. Okay. So Ruby walks around, talks about her experience here. Okay, sees it more like a win. If you want to look if you want to look at this as of like, okay, maybe blood sports rules. Keemstar kicked her out. He's the one who kicked her out, and he left. He was leaving. He's like, kick her out. I don't want her on my show anymore, at all. Whatever. That's a bitch move right there. If we go by I can't even talk right now. Energy levels so low. You know I'm crashing out. If we go by blood sports rules, Keem lost. But did Keem put on a good show? He did. As soon as he entered that ring, he was laying in those hooks left and right. It's pretty bad. Coming in, you're a crack whore, you're ugly, all this stuff. Your life is not put together. Okay. But Ruby took those punches. She stood her ground on the dog thing. The threesome thing was where she definitely stumbled on that one. And ultimately, the chat wins. The chat wins because it was a good show. And that's what we want. And it was unscripted. So, do it again? You have to give it time. Do it again, it'll be like, okay, this is scripted. But that's cool. That's what we like. Briefly, I talked about Grace and Ben. Nothing much happened, man. It's pretty much the same thing. They're recycling old episodes, doing it over and over again. More struggle sessions about how Courtney is the villain. Ben is just trying to pump Grace up to get Grace to sue Courtney. And there you have it. I thought this was a pretty good stream. And energy levels definitely dipping. I could feel it. But it is time to wrap up. So shout out to all those who are active in the chat still. Anon J, Armani, Built to Spill, Get Crack for Me, Junk, Killer Tony, Milk Cow, Plate of Wings, Randy Wanzer, RK, Wood, Stone, and Steel, Doug Garrison. How you doing, Doug? And did pretty good with the super chats here. Thank you guys. Very generous. A lot of them came from, I believe, Plate of Wings. King TL came, he dropped some big ones as well. So that definitely is going to help out. I used the money for date nights with the wife and kind of as a backup to the emergency fund, if you know what that is. So I pretty much just save it. Anyway, with that said, thank you guys for the support. You guys have a good one and take it easy.